It's a good morning, the best breakfast show in the capital. Yes, it's okay. With Kwame, Nkrumah, and Tikese on 101.7 FM.
Abrakume gunshirani mpo na eti kuma kwajuwe ne besuwa biribra. Kwame Nkrumah birimbram.
Ebinum si wo freeriem. Ebinum si wo free asase ase. Kwame Nkrumah Tikese wo fro Nyankopɔn nkyɛn. Amen.
Kwame atamfuo adɔfuo obiara tenenkan no de ne ho nsantran rebetie no. Eyi nti Kwame kasa.
Okay, 101.7 video so for atena se wade Akye bi adwumade mu ene eyeda ya wada bosomi ne de to so aduonu miensa bosomi nkron fie pini ne aduonu ba ko Thursday 23rd September 2021 in the year of our Lord abonu se pausma aduanan emiensa pepepe Ewrade akoa wasra no Kwame Nkrumah Tikese me morning show president of the land kai se me din hote radio de Hana Ghana kasa wo na Hana Ghana so etie fa Bible ni ankenkan ahemfo nwoma etoso mienu etrensia imu edu enum 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 15 ede eba yenti onyankopon asem na nyankopon nipa no somfo tua ahema sori sa wa sori afradie no na hwe edom ne aponko ne ntiase na matwa kuro no ho ahia na nabofra ne ka kire no se oh miura yebeye dai na wase insuro na wana waka yen ho no dɔɔso sene wana waka won ho no ma binti ha biem na wase verse 16 insuro na wana waka yen ho no dɔɔso sene wana waka won ho no na Elisha bompa yese Awurade bie nani na won hu na Awurade bia bantie nani na ohunu yi na hwe wo jati ase nam aye be pono so atwa Elia ho Elisha ho ahia ena Syria fo sane ba ne so na Elisha bompa yese Awurade me sew fa ni fra bodom yi no de ni fra bo won sede Elisha asem no atie no fagidie kasa amen eya bibi Elisha ena woni na bofra bi ati wo mo ba bie na wo pie dia no pa be 5:30 no won ko hwa Syria fo dom atwa wo ho ahia atuo abrankase so atuo eniema wodo ene wo de atwa wo ho ahia na won ka bi nhemu o ena hwe ena wo koda na ne ho yie pa wo sori anopa ye mese wo pagya ne nan ye mpagya wo sori anopa ye na koma eboni prim wo sori anopa ye me pa cho nani kura ehuna de yie wo sori anopa ye ne nan no wo pagya mpagya wo sori anopa ye eniema bebre editia na won ka bi nhemu o enne wo sori anopa ye owuo te na boboa no ya kan kire ne se ne bakro woda kolebu woda Kumasi hospital woda hospital bia baby woda ene anyan no onka bi nhemu o enna akopie se enne asemato no e ka ba mene no se free hi o ene ma kofa ne nyina ye ka no onka bi nhemu o edan ya ne lifetime wasie ojatom no onka bi nhemu o adwuma owo mu no ye yinadi na onka bi nhemu nipa se how to sa ya na waye basa wo hunu ne wonye wase ne Nyankopɔn nipa somfo ne tua ahema sa wo sɔre afradie na hwɛ edom ne aponko ne ntiase na matwa kuro no ho ahia na enam se na Elisha abofra ne de wonnim nia ɛwo sunsum munti no wase na abofra ne ka kyerɛ se aw mi wura ye bɛyɛ den oh meye day na menyesika ahwe me mai oh meye day ana problem ya asie metimi asolve meye day advance na so ye tumi fie ngwa no yibi niam agobonten ani meni obia meye day ana menyesika kura digwa kakra ahwe me ne abusua no meye day verse 16 ye me de wose na wose ensuro na wana waka ye wono sene wana waka won ho no wase me ma wa mane se wo hawo no enso nse wunyankopon wase me ma wa mane se o hawo yare no abebrese no wo hia no enso nse wunyankopon a wo bo wo firi ye funu ensuro wase me nkan kyerɛw ensuro wase me nkan kyerɛw ensuro wase me nkan kyerɛw se de oba anwam tia wase ka ne nkona nka wawuo no onti bi nya wo hwe esan se wunyankopon ye kase esene de oba anwam tia wo no wunyankopon ye kase esene wo hawo no wunyankopon ye kase esene bebrese no wase me nkan kyerɛw se ensuro na wone ya waka won ho okan ye de okan wone okan ye ho no do sesene wone waka won ho no na osi Elisha bo mpaye se Ewurade bie nani na wonhu oya biara wo ohaw mu anopai wani da so asa Ewurade mie wani na wonhunu esade ode wo be hye ne ho animonyam Ewurade mie wani sika wahyehyɛ ma wo birebie Ewurade mie wani animonyam bia wode ebema wo Ewurade mie wani se omana bofo ekoma wo Ewurade mie wani se oyare paso a wani so wani da so asase obewu no Ewurade mie wani na wonhwa abofo a egina wo yare pa ne ho Ewurade mie wani na wonhunu se ampa unyankopon wote ase Ewurade mie nani wose na wampa ye se Ewurade bie nani na wohunu wose na Ewurade bie nani na wohunu na hwe ogya ponko ne ntiase nam aye bepo no ma atwa Elisha ho ahia wamo de dadie ponko dadie tiase nam dadie pia nanso so Ewurade bie nani no wohunu se wogya tiase nam anopai Ewurade mfa de gentwa wo ho nhia ontwa wabusua ho nhia wontwa wadwuma ho nhia ontwa ka no a wotimu na wode adwuma no ho nhia wontwa adwuma mu ho de o ma hye tia wo biara Ewurade mfa wogya entwa ho nhia Ewurade mfa wogya entwa ho nhia wose ena Syria fo saba ne so na Elisha ba Ewurade pa ye se Ewurade misrew fa ni fra bodom yi ba o hwami ama wo ho no se na o de ni fra bo won se de Elisha asem no etie no na 19 no na medi wie wose na Elisha kan se ka kire won se enye okwan ni nie enye kuro ni nie muni machi na momfa monko oberima mo hwe no nchen anopai otamfu a wotia wadwuma wotia wade wotia wabusua wotia obibia no ye ka kire no say by that divine direction is say by that divine decree is say enye okwan ni nie enye okwan ni nie enye okwan ni nie esanse wo ye die nyankopon wahira no na wose men kan kire so wo dia ne se wo be koso atwere Ewurade na wo be kon ama okon wei enye wo kon nyankopon okon Ewurade nhira semi so na wonte ho Jesus Christ dimu ene yabɔ mpaye fagidi ka se amen ye kenkan every 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 15 ena ye de ebewie 19 onyankopon asemi adumuti amen.
God bless our homeland, Ghana motherland, faithful and together. Hello, my brother. 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 Hello, my brother.
Chibia Ghana mai betu pon negina wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane die chibia anye na magani amagashia ni hunu magawo ho die chibia eyegigi
One parliament members attending the sitting in Ghana move. Hello, man. One parliament members attending the sitting in Ghana move. Hello, man. Well, are your excellency was strong and never give up. Hello, man. Hello, man. One time your excellency was strong and never give up. Hello, man. That's our doctors take great attention on the operations and save lives. Hello, man. Can you say bye to corruption, bye to discrimination, bye to favoritism? Hello, man. Can you say bye to corruption, bye to discrimination, bye to favoritism? Hello, man. My fellow Ghanaians, Ghana past 50. Sorry.
Okay, 101.7. Sunny Senya Misemi Aya Woda Fasilakasia Emma this way chocolate drink Johiani in your share. Na yenko probably no there this way chocolate drink. The one say I wouldn't your share bebo to no. Na no asemu must say big nutrients. Asemu must say big. It won't no ma emwa pomodin. Na enya pomodin kuna de ma wo akwala num bia emana de sua ekọ animu pa enti abusua ni nyina no pay mu mobi na mo fanko akwala ni mobi maame ni mobi papa ni mobi obi a mobi na se akwala ni kosko ya fa bi ehye ne bag mu se snack na betimi abo pa this way chocolate drink do hia eni so hye wo so ya sene eme the motivational message no ebre o kama pa na mom Vodafone for seme mo amane se kane no wo ko send this car ye beto what wane atitu bebre nanso se wo ba Vodafone so ampa chaw say wo send sika from Vodafone cash to any other network Airtel, Tigo, MTN, blah blah blah, Glow ni de kaka ye nto kapre kora e free na e free dia na for wani e kire Vodafone cash so na ye simple wo de imagine say da bia ne an nketo charges aha ni ato ha ba Vodafone for no say wo mon ti calculate scar obesem etu betim de twa wadima for ka o me 1000 question say until charges bia so ki bra Vodafone cash so e bra wo dial *558# for self registration on Vodafone cash and now be dial *110# and now download my Vodafone app on Google and now say Apple Play Store now I send this card to all network that means so abo Vodafone was it together we can. Okay, 101.7 Suni. You go din kwamona yamra. Ora fifi boafo public affairs head. Na ewo cocoa na ye ne ntwetwe enkomo. Aja fifi memwache.
Mejeso Kwame.
Na boko de.
Ya me ya che me na mpa chonso e.
Boko mu na che.
Nokre isi ya che pa. E be COVID nti ya say is social distance.
Me sala no say obi ese so ma bibia no oyo se e ma se mu ofie
me de ma wa vaccine so wa wo
ma wo anti e betimi ahia se wa wo no ma we di mimi koko se mimi nyisa koko wo ma kari ma enini se timi koko nyina me beba mo office wo no ma kari ni wo ho a no ma mskanam ko
no en ma wo kwansa
me ni de se me nuane mo na mo ofase ne bua hia duti me am se wo fa de magya ama ba bia akwa kari ni bia akwa kari
wo no wo fa se me de me keke bi
asemo na nka mo ba wi ana me de ayi abobo ya ibi ma load be ten ba mo ka park ho no na mi so mi mu se obi asemo na mi yigu ho bra na dem se me ba ma mo fa kari ama me wam se yanya ne sam se me ye ne sa mase samra yo na de atie nie ene Ghanaian Times ani mo see Cocoa signs 1.5 billion syndicated loan pact for purchase of 950,000 tons of cocoa. And one common is saying,
that's Kwame. Said if he after my hand crown at your crown, you know, after my hand crown at your crown, yes, Ebano. Cocoa board is shady at to wha. Afibiano, your ma banks are hold at a Kesika na Yaquaji, Sesicano, any idea Fatima. Yede to kuku ewo Ghana ha sei mami tire mu se eje se sika ne pe na yede to kuku na yede bu kuku ho ka nemu yewo the friends support you and se to se sika na the support na isan se yebe free season na se na Ghana se the kuku ton tie no o to ya na so tua kwani ne ka no eno se sinti na me yekokoje se sika no near the ama on to kuku the Cocoa board from licensed buying companies no they be a ma crash for no omo the account secretary no cocoa ton cocoa the ma crash na no tumi etua ne ka e wo na afi die no season e ba be fiase October ya ba be rem ya nti saa na tie di ana osi tu ho anamo nti ne ne sika kwa bia hodo no edi nkita ho a na ye ka se isusu se siensa ka 1.5 billion dollars a yebetumi de di kokoo no ho dwuma sɛdeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ no ɛno ne yɛde kɔtoo banks n'anim yɛka sɛ yɛpɛ 1.5 billion deɛ but ɔmo ma 1.7 billion yɛsɛ mo deɛ mo ma 200 million no ɛna hɔ ansa na yɛnyi 1.5 billion nti ɛno ne yɛagye ho agye atom a ɛnura yɛsan ho
na saa 2 billion no 500 na mo sɛ ɛna hɔ
dabi yɛsɛ 200 million ɛna hɔ because yɛpɛ 1.5 billion
na abɛkɔ n'ani wɛ
oh sɛ ne deɛ Kwame o kwa kɔbɔ besi a wɔso pɛ 1.5 aso me wɔ 1.7 nti obi a wo sika na ase o ɛna mpɛfa kam ho na oji wie a bɛ den wetia
saa obi ɔbɛyɛ sɛ deɛ na kyɛ sɛ onya wɔ ntua no no
aha ba yɛ so deɛ ayɛ adwe si bitia nti deɛ ma yɛ de aho na ɛbɛso so no
I see na ayi baako ani ebusa ne sɛ yɛtɔ kokoo akyɛ da bia ne yɛbɛtumi akɔ sɛ yɛkɔ akɔgye bosia de ababa beto yɛntimi nya nhyɛ sɛ bia yɛtɔ a mfaso kakra ne yɛbɛtimi agya bi kakra bɛdu baabi bia yɛnkɔpra bosia ne yɛde to yɛne ade a yɛyɛ
saa sɛ ni de fi bram fi ase sɛ me kasa ma kokoo board no afi bia no eba no kwasa mpanifo etu anamo bi sɛ enya hoboa eno betumi aboa me yɛtumi adu sampɛpɛ so no nti ɛho anamontu bi ɛkɔ so akwa de egom bi nso ne sɛ adwuma no has not been that profitable sɛ adwuma ayɛ mfaso kɛseɛ hyɛ daa wɔ so sɛ kwa sɛ o yɛ adwuma na wunya mfaso a mfaso ni bi na wototo so ɛne free sabre economy nkɔnkɔbɔ bɛsia me ame de badwuma ni mu mfaso no ɛde bɛ yɛ adwuma me nkɔgye bɛsia bia. But we share world market price of cocoa, said ye enenam. Now we share said ye sika also to ya de make ya for na. Wanted to work in you. Now the aka won sem and yes sika betumi aka say what they bought a juma ne hoka. Inti say ye no be a world market price when a nimpa inti what a hu be near a kind area. The other council me do ɛno no deɛ na wanya ho ahoɔden so memfa so aminyae ɛfo nti metumi de ayɛ ho biribi but is not a profit making organization a wonya saa mfasoɔ kakraka no a wobɛtumi de abɔ ho ka but sɛdeɛ wokai mpanyimfo gu so a ɔmɔdwen ho how to break this chain because bosia deɛ ɔkɔgye bosia wobɛtumi mfi ho ɛne ho deɛ mfeefee ho no enti yampa kwan ebetumi afa so a ebi free saa te bi ani enti media me gidi sɛ die amma abɛpem saa mpempem so ya yentumi nuru bra because ye job o se ekɔkɔgye no ɛne sɛ ɛyɛ ade a emfaso efiri adwuma ne mu ba no ɛno so obetumi aka sɛ afi bi wɔ hɔ a medwuma amayɛ no ana kokɔ a yɛatɔ no yɛ 1.5 billion bi da baabi a yɛade badwuma no ho ka yɛhia bosia bi a emfiri baabi a. And also, Kwame, bear in mind, say, Osha, first now, Cocoa near the Quabuchino. Nanka, a one was through power. Maybe a year no cocoa board, then feed do necree. And say, Pisa, name the Makai woman. It will be a Nanka Cocoa turn back. Fair Colonel, they turn 7,600 pounds. 1 ton, let's just say, Moto Luciano. 7,600 pounds or himesika. And they are Menoka say, she says, when yan the mood rupano, 1,800 pounds. It would better say Nadia McQueenino because the Quafonso Philly said, every more moyeno, a sapacasa was a munesika in mood. And it's a Queenino and Yansika mood. Now, Cassa, oh. If I fear a woman in the day, I made me see 20 men yet, and conquer Bia. And the nature say, as I'm a walker, open Sanka Ben is idea, Miss Wadino, and Yadia.
I see. Now, when you ever see a ton of the bay, Coco, no, a year grassy for grass, you be a cocoa.
Cocoa, you be no October, na asɛm bi wɔ hɔ afata ɔhena no bi fata kyeamea no nti mpanimfoɔ bɛkyerɛ sɛ ebi a october no ɛda sei anaa da sei ɛne bibi but deɛ teɛ ne sɛ na wɔtwe edi kan wɔ october mu a ne bibi ɔmo deda ne ma me a Kwame me ne obi di ho nkɔmmɔ
wɔyɛ na ma mehwɛ adeɛ baako anaasɛ mmienu bi ansa na gya yɛde nkɔmmɔ yi akɔ awieɛ ada a yɛwura ayi bɔnhedu ɛkɔ mpasua ne adeɛ bebree soɔ no deɛ ɔkɔhu no yɛ ne sɛ yɛ na adeɛ na ɔmo de kari no bebree yɛadwɔso no na maame anya yi bi sɛ ɔmo so this time no wɔn de digital bɛba na yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ saa adeɛ no ebi ntumi sie saa nhyɛn no ɛte sɛn
nokɔ saa season yi a yɛba bebree saa digital skills a wɔka ho asɛm no yɛde fi aseɛ october yi a nti yɛne akuafoɔ no gu so yɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ sɛ wokɔ ɛkɔtɔn kuukuu krakye no sɛ wamfa cocoa board new standardized scale no amfa nyɛ adwuma a ɛntɔn kuukuu no ma no ɛsiane sɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔno saa krakye no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ so a na wobu ade a yɛama wɔn a wɔtɔ kuukuu akrakyefoɔ no nyinaa no yɛama ɔmo nyinaa saa scale foforɔ no bi na saa scale foforɔ no ɛno ɛna ɔmo de bɛyɛ adwuma ɛno no ɔmo ntumi ntena fɛn no sɛ baabi ɔtɔ kuukuu no ɛnjɔ so scale no sɛdeɛ ɔde bɛbu kuani no nti wokɔ na sɛ scale foforɔ no bi ni hɔ a mesrɛ ka kyerɛ nso ɔnkɔnkɔpɛ bi mmra anaa fa kɔ baabi foforɔ na kɔkɔtɔn ɛnyɛ saa na kyerɛ sɛ nipa korɔ no ɔbɛkɔ so a na wasisi kuani no
waisi miwura ne mɛda ase paa na masɛ nyampa so ama bibia ne a yɛbɛsa ɛne wadi nkɔmmɔ
afei yɛ nyame de a mekyia wo ne abagyafoɔ nyinaa
yɛn nyinaa hyɛ agye wo so paa bye owura fifi boafo ɛyɛ head public affairs ɛwɔ cocoa board ɛne yɛde no watwe kɔm no K101.7 so ɛnie na Vodafone foɔ sɛ de medical kan wɔn sɛ yɛsene ɛme yɛtim de dwumadie yi ɛbrɛw na Vodafone foɔ sɛ me mo amaneɛ sɛ sɛ wokɔ send sika ama obi a wo sɛ wo a wo send ne yɛbɛtew de ɔgye ne yɛbɛte no na so ampa sɛ wo maame tie kura sɛ wokɔ send 10 cities ama no bi ne ɛda not mo mi nso so aka kyɛw sɛ wo de ɔhu bi afabra na wokɔ send yi ni tew ha ne teme ha sutro mieni ani ha ne eti ba cho kan ho na etumirikai na ɛfa wani ɛkyerɛ Vodafone so na Vodafone wo wani kyerɛ wa enya den ɛwɔ charge yɛnte charge bia yɛnte te kɔ na asempoa eti wo de hwɛ sɛ from January to September hwɛ charges pa ada network for na tete wo ɛbra wo send sika bra Vodafone cash so yɛnte teku wo send sika to all other network yɛnte Bajoti. Na anyone says opposite switch to Vodafone cash. What dial star 558 hash for self-registration. And now dial star 110 hash. And now downloading my Vodafone app on Google and now Play Store. And one was send this to all network via Vodafone to Vodafone to MTN, Vodafone to Airtel Tigo, and the account for free. If you can Vodafone us together, we can. Wɔn so yɛ asene sponsor yɛn ɛma yɛde adeɛ kyɛ bia ɛshow yi ɛbrɛ ɔkama paa okay 101.7 sini yɛn kɔ na fe yɛne mmarahyɛ badwani a ogina hɔ ma Northton former deputy minister for education yɛwura honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa ɛntwetwe nkɔmɔ honorable me mo akwaba
yo menia medase baby aboko
boko na so
Nyamiadom.
Na say na no president tu Kwame say what's our raise concern be say ya sign high private jets emma yem president and what they call ye na say for the third time no enti na ya koye say oh ene am say ade enyo ana eye kura no from here to US no be 11 hours no nya dia ebia ebetumi akọ ana yentimi nkase ebe akodu ba bia refuel ni asade akonom ni ade ana now ebi kura na seating arrangement no kura no emwa for comfortability and the likes for our president enkomai eti say
yo medase edikain Mamincha mo, mamincha chief wanyana. Met to me a confirm is your mamping president Anado Danko Akufo-Addo. According to we are why Akko the United States of America was signed Akko Charter, an ultra luxury aircraft. The Boeing 737 BBJ3 registered LXDIO or more a charter a free global jet of Luxembourg. Now, ASR luxury aircraft we are na or they call Germany and UK. T4 Bekaya on the 7th of September, presidential spokesperson Mr. Eugene Ahin or they were told just aircraft we are may reveal as president. I use it to know the UK and Germany. No, I didn't get my facts right. At the time, no, one country which aircraft the president used. Into a very shocking. Aircraft now, or more deny or more use it to the UK and to Germany. No, aircraft na and noir and of your mapping or the to coin call the United States of America. Now, as I said, maybe to just about aviation industry, about tracking of aircraft. There were very accurate systems of monitoring. So, over the right tools, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's such a transparent industry. So, over the right systems, you can always track. Indiana, because of the initial attempt to deny the earlier one, that is the Kaiser first one that made it to journal in May, the rental of the world's most expensive luxury jet, the ACJ 320 Neo, operated by Aviation Acropolis. Abang and deny. Defense Minister by Parliament, of the confirmation that indeed got my facts right, except he tried to justify why the president did not use the presidential jet, because at the time, the state of the presidential jet. That was really my question to him. Until by Parliament on the 15th of June, he clearly came to confirm, sir, I got my facts right. He did not contest the facts I put out. Now, the second defiance by the president, and known Mr. Eugene Ahin, attempted to, as it were, poo-poo the claims I put out. But as it has turned out now, Mr. Eugene Ahin, one can cry.
Me bow. When you say the work is in the public domain, say that we can say be transparent. Indeed, one no official position of government no deba tuja. He ena no cry anymore.
No cry anymore because Sajet na mekase omu use it to the UK and to Germany, no. And no one president I use it ACO United States of America. And no the blue and white Boeing 737-900ER BBJ3, manufacturer serial number 62515 with line number 5659, registered LXDIO, and the award hex code 4D0213, configured VIP with 2 CFMI engines. And Indiana, say no, when say to me encounter bium, Mr. Eugene Ahin has been exposed, and the facts are stated clearly. Now,
I know buy and no senior no, the coy, another.
Yes, son of Kanye, of friends and for Jubilee House, and all the two just and yet aircraft way and a present easy. But to my surprise, no, colleagues at course our press conference, no, Omo in Bisano say, and yet way in a present easy aircraft bang or the coya, Omo in Bisano, and on also no one fund the alternative facts. We'll say president and you see the LXDIO to Germany and UK. What you do for us to believe you that you are not taking us for granted, you are not throwing dust in our eyes. You present the alternative facts. Because Yenin said President Utu Kwame, there's no doubt. And Yenin said President one Falcon no anchor. Because at the time I put out records as to where the Falcon was and other trips the presidential jet made when the president was not in town, including the presidential jet going to being used to Kumasi, being used to Zambia. I put out all these records. At the time, I'm not president only Ghana. And up to now, Mr. Eugene Ayin has not told us how the president got to Germany. But you see, they say the truth always stands. No there, no matter what you do, no.
He should have been forthright with the fact say, okay,
exactly. One can up to now on country.
Wouldn't say any maybe so what Musaya oath of secrecy. And there be also a Nisa president no or called Bibia Dabon things say because Americans will not do that.
And you know, matters to do with presidential travels. It's one of the most transparent things. Obia in say, even non-Americans cry in say, the president of the United States of America or use the Air Force One, their presidential jet, and Obetukwanya, they put out the details, full details. For example, earlier this week, Oko addressed the United Nations General Assembly on Tuesday. Over the weekend, they put out his itinerary. Osha CNN, Osha BBC, it was all there. Omoka time, Obekwa could drew her, and Omoka said on that New York, because our meetings later that day, he wants to meet with the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson at the White House. Enumere or address the United Nations General Assembly where Obeteki of a movie from New York to Washington. All of these details were provided. Now about America, they are even so transparent. Say, who use the presidential jet? Now say, we are detour. Engage in any private activity. And private activity, they've defined it to include wako party event and wako fundraising. Anything not related to an official event of state. Say a partisan and now say a private matter. Abia wako kola. You reimburse the state because all Americans know how much it costs to operate the Air Force One for an hour. They know. And if you use 5 hours and 10 hours on a private business, you be multiply by the rate per hour. Now, what reimburse it? You will reimburse the American Treasury. President Obama reimbursed millions of dollars. President Bush reimbursed. President Trump reimbursed a few days ago. President Biden is reimbursing. Indiana Yamubi Akase, we need a national presidential travel policy. No. There was strict guidelines. President cannot decide, say, though we have a presidential jet, or no, their own use it. And he will go and charter ultra luxury aircraft. Oko charter crano, your range. Anytime he contacts the companies he wants to charter from, he goes for their top of the range, the most expensive.
Now, honorable, you know, jet in a way.
Meant to me, I confirm it to you, sir. At the same time, President Akufo-Addo or charter Sir LXDI way, they call the United States of America. No. Now your presidential jet, Liberian President, His Excellency George Weah, Onona OUZ. Indeed, 18 September, Orlando at the Roberts Field Airport, which is also known as the Roberts International Airport in Liberia, Orlando at 10 a.m. Your president, Orlando, or Houston, as the local time in Houston, United States of America, at 7 a.m. And around the same time, Mayor Metrakino, Mehon around the same time, President, the chartered aircraft, na Falcon, the Dassault Falcon 900 EXE, registered 9G-EX, the Ghana's presidential jet. Now President Weah.
Mebo. Yeah, jet, no. Yeah, be quiet, no. President upon Weah. You should say jet, no.
President upon Weah, you see, Ghana's presidential jet.
Oh, and yes, be out in Nanam. It's a be too free, no cost to whom now, what banner the day.
Or you see, presidential jet, no, from Liberia to Ghana, and then from Ghana to Liberia. He used it twice in a week, last week.
Now, me bo, and only a Guinness can answer, or we are not fire Ghana and Intino, Bravo, Philibia.
Brilliant question. We are very, very good. And Nona, as I said, Yashishimo, we must probe further. Because, I mean, or mind they allow their presidential jet for other, because we share your presidential jet, Ghana flag was coat of arms also. It's exclusive for Ghana. We share the Hansard of 18th December 2008 now. 18th March 2008. It's clear, sir. The presidential jet agreement on the bar parliament is for the exclusive use of the Ghanaian president. It's Ghana's presidential jet. Now, presidential jet, we show your history. This is the fourth presidential jet.
As captured in the parliamentary Hansard, no, it means Abia Bibia parliament. To me say, obedient to me use apart from the president of the land.
Exactly. And now say, unless a president Quine say, be a vice president and some minister of state, but say, the presidential jet would now be operated as if it's a chartered aircraft and as a commercial aircraft. And a Quine any hosa. That is not what Parliament approved. And we need to know the terms of engagement. Fortunately, me put it out these facts. Joy FM for report is from sources at the presidency are confirming. Now, Omo Kase, president, the Quine said the Liberian president should use that. But we need to know the terms, and it's one of the matters when Parliament returns from recess, you better pursue, because it's quite unusual and it's quite strange. Because Sana Ubisa very brilliantly, Yena ye footy bills nana, and now say the Liberian president paid for it. At least so far, checks are my they didn't pay anything because. I mean, even the rate is not known. Who the money was paid to is not known. At least the check so far indicates he had the jet for free. What this means, and it says the Ghanaian taxpayer is being burdened twice. Yeah, Tiaka for president, they chartered luxury aircraft. No? Now, at the same time, the same Ghanaian taxpayer, so Air Tiaka for Ekana President George Weah, or accumulating, using our presidential jet. And one wonders.
Now, maybe when you're privy to the arrangement, maybe fasten and landing rights, and the aviation costs will be borne by the Liberian government. Yeah, what you also?
Indian America said so far, there's been no payment. However, these matters, as I say, you're probably further. Parliament resume here. The NDC caucus in Parliament, we will be asking the right questions because, in the spirit of financial accountability, as I say, you no creno, and that is our job. That's our mandate, our constitutional mandate, as members of Parliament, carrying out financial oversight. As I say, because this situation, the Ghanaian taxpayer is called upon to foot the bills of the president's new insatiable appetite for chartered luxury aircraft, and at the same time, another president is using the presidential jet into a double burden. You impose double burden on the Ghanaian taxpayer. In these harsh economic times, our president Akase nemamu ayedin into onokra pay increase on fa nemamu ayedin into Ghanaian workers should bear with him. Na omun 4%, poultry 4% wage increase no omun and even that no cry on to mean tia at a go or bet tia in installment, 3 installments, and yet the president is able to impose this double taxation on Ghanaians, this double burden on the Ghanaian taxpayer. It is totally unacceptable. Now, Minia, OSHA very conservative estimates now, offer president made 3 recent trips away, May occur France, Belgium, and South Africa. June, July occur UK and Germany, and the current trip to the US. Minia, conservative estimate, just aircraft charter, direct payment to the operators of these airlines. Ghana Sika 10.1 million Ghana cedis, over 10 million Ghana cedis, and Yaskwanda on this. Now, if the presidential jet was being used, and Kaminia, aviation fuel and your landing rights and all of that will be nowhere near Andrew 1 million Ghana cedis. And you need to ask yourself, 10 million Ghana cedis now. Can't it help congestion air coso, double track congestion in our secondary schools? Some of these abandoned hospitals are and they are rotting away in the bush. The last time you said, na yeni anoma omo abetifi demonstrated. They want their hospital abandoned in the bush, completed. You are seeing similar demonstrations in the Ashanti region, the military hospital. You've seen what's going on in Bekwai. All these abandoned hospitals all over the place. That 10 million Ghana cedis. Even some of the functioning hospitals, now incubators, anyhow. Recently, Mina donated an incubator to the Akuse Government Hospital. Now, only incubator Bakukra. And you ask yourself, that 10 million Ghana cedis now, what could it have done? Now, the interesting thing, and it's Minia.
But we can't shortchange it.
If you give me 1 minute.
Okay, but you.
Since Mr. Raising this pension for chartered luxury aircraft, argument or the other side are raising to kind of justify this has all fallen flat. Eddie Kain Omuka say, COVID and all of that. They say Nyamamun Nyasa health in terms of public health into president per direct flighter. I didn't know about destinations. Minia, that collapses because all the chartered aircraft presidents wakwako high, all these lazy aircraft, and here refueling. And for president, Anchor direct. OSHA ACJ 320 Neo now. President, all free Belgium across South Africa, he did a stopover because it wasn't possible for the aircraft to fly 11 hours direct non-stop because it's all within the
Minim said yeah, one year, sir, jet, no. Every other ones, no, sir, me be severally, me be a free JFK. About Kokradia, me free Bradley, which is part of Connecticut, Bradley Airport, straight to Ghana. 11 hours, no, we're not an intimate Tikese.
Because of the size.
Okay.
Of the once those large commercial aircraft, no, into the fuel capacity, and the engine capacity, so much bigger. Into to me fly directly, but this business jet, the business jet category is just the same category as the Falcon, your presidential jet now your work. Until after 7-8 hours, as I said, we refuel it. Until President refuel here, the first one. We so wako the United States of America, and also oil stopover at the Azores, the Leisure International Airport, North Atlantic, for refueling. Almost spend 1 hour between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. of 18th September to refuel. And then they took off from there, from the Azores to Houston. Lande or Houston at 7 a.m. local time. And that argument said, or you see Falcon now, as I said, or yes, stopover, your president, obey your trotro business in these hectic times. That collapses flat. Second, attempted justification. So, and they say, president, these days, the entourage as so or per se, or two coin large with bigger numbers. You Falcon no, and to mean Nipa Bebresa. Now, let's look at the facts, Minia. OSHA, the ACJ 320 Neo president, or UZ in May, it's a 17-seater at night, 19-seater at day. OSHA, the LXDIO, president, or UZ in June, July, what's UZ to the United States of America. And Nona, a party in New York, Kansas here, a Befano, a dinner back. That aircraft, the LXDIO, Minia, a 19-seater. 19-seater. And the question you asked, they say, who they took your presidential jet now, which is a 17-seater, including crew, 17 and a 17 with the ACJ 320, and a 17 and 19 with the LXDIO. What is the difference? And yes, President Kochata, Abia 45-seater and a 60-seater aircraft. And again, that argument said President the entourage so, and the entourage is very big. It collapses. It falls flat. Now, the other argument that has also been made, and they say, Yanjin president is safety. Na ya Falcon no crown there, say crowd enyin dodo. Na we should be thinking about getting a new aircraft. Minia, okay, the 18th March 2008 Hansard of Parliament, the then Defense Minister and Yanni Anoma Moa MPP who were in charge at the time, including the technical team of the Ghana Air Force, when they said the communications squadron is in charge of this presidential fleet, aircraft fleet. Omokache Parliament said the minimum lifespan, a year, 20 years of this Falcon, 20 years. Falcon way they drew Ghana 2010 when it was ordered in 2008. It took 2 years for the manufacturers to produce it. They drew 2010. It's done barely 11 years. It is nowhere near the minimum lifespan of 20 years. And the reputation of the Ghana Armed Forces, almost magnificent and phenomenal maintenance culture. This is the same Air Force almost to me and maintaining the Fokker 28 for well over 40 years. I mean, the maintenance almost pedigree is unparalleled. It's one of the best in the world. It will also interest you to know, meaning yourself. May me monitoring, may me tracking. Namibia for almost so your Falcon Nibi. Theirs is an older version. Omoto Omodie 1991.
Hey!
That is 19 years and son a year to your Falcon. And the Omo Falcon no, is 30 years old. Now to Minia, will you believe, sir, Omo President Gengop no? Nam 001, which is a Namibian aircraft, where the all apologies to Nam 1. He knows nothing about it. It's Nam 001. A Falcon 700B. Sa Falcon, no, and no one President Gengop, the Namibian president, or use they call New York. It didn't affect him in any way. I mean, it did not deny him from also addressing the United Nations General Assembly. He did one stopover for refueling. 30 years aircraft too. He is using it. Into this business say, oh, young President safety. Are we then suggesting say President we are no or no on in safety? President we are why use the aircraft way at least twice in 1 week, last week, no? Are we saying say President we are doesn't care about his safety and other Liberians wish their president dead? Look, all of those justifications no don't hold water. It is clear, very, very, very obvious. Minister Nitiwu was right. Say it's just about luxury. Because Nitiwu can say your presidential jet, president onto me and shower room. So it's all extreme luxury. Because these chartered aircraft, on the feature.
You say.
Yeah.
President Niamabi Owa Obeya, the position, the office comes with certain luxury. Send a year can we, or at least it's a baby on a bathroom no jaria. Say a come baby about trotro near my over relax movie near at least it's not bad.
Minia, your presidential jet a year can was President John Ajekum Kufuor Nona or order yeno. At the time our order na Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, honorable at the time, was foreign minister. He raised no objection, supported the purchase in cabinet. Oba Parliament at the time as MP or supportee voted for this, didn't raise any issue with it. Meaning say what Falcon Nimuda, your presidential jet.
Oh, Debbie.
And you very Martinamu, not once, not twice, as part of presidential delegations. President Mills Abreso, President Mahama Abreso. And I can tell you, sir, it's a very comfortable aircraft, a luxurious aircraft. President, the Bia Odin in number 2, the Obe reclining, Bia Obe Chro, Minima, reading in notes and all of that. The Bia Yadene, Dianea Mano, and all of that. Nina Ewu. Yeka presidential jet cost $37,150,000 in 2008, Dominia. 2008, about 13 years ago, it cost $37.15 million. That isn't in today's terms. $37.15 million. And yes, it will buy you something very good. And I can tell you, sir, your presidential jet is very, very comfortable. Internal, the Liberian president, he really is fancying it, and he's enjoying it. Older versions, Krano, the Namibian president, Egusua, all use it, the older version of this Falcon. Into this argument, say, oh, president should be comfortable. Internal, you talk presidential jet, man. Presidential jet, you want no. any economy, any business, any first class. First class cruising in Emirates will not come near the presidential jet. It's just this business of luxury shower and cinema room, 5-star dining, and a master bedroom. These vanities, no. The question is, President Akufo-Addo promised Ghanaians Obe protected the public purse. This is not protection of the public purse. Because who presidential jet? Anka BBSC, a presidential jet, not I say, and now say, they are cost servicing. Then we can even be discussing alternatives. And no, look at the history of all the presidents we have had. President Kufuor, Obeye President Okase, Gulfstream GII, President Rawlings toy, The circumstances were not transparent. Into Onodia, any idea, Obey use it. He won't use the Gulfstream GII. When said President Kufuor, one charter aircraft, not once. He flew commercial, business, British Airways, KLM, Swiss Air, Emirates. He flew commercial. And President who took quite first class and nobody will raise issue. At the time, no,
Emirates first.
The only issue that was raised at the time, and he said, now the frequency was too high. That was the issue that Ghanaians raised. The opposition at the time, civil society organization, said trips maybe he could let the ministers go and allow our ambassadors in those jurisdictions to handle the matters. Now he shouldn't be traveling to Mayubakaya. He even missed the first Independence Day celebration as president because he had traveled, and it raised some brouhaha, Ubekaya. But nobody accused President Kufuor. He has gone for the most expensive option, which is chartered aircraft. President Mills Obaye, the whole of 2009, not presidential jet, Mbaye. President Mills flew commercial. I've accompanied him on some of these trips as Deputy Minister of Information at the time. British Airways, KLM, just like everybody. This is the only time in our history since we received our first presidential jet in 1962, the DH-125 under President Nkrumah. This is the only time President had decided to say, your presidential jet, Nansu Media, me use it, and I'll go for a chartered aircraft, or charter krana, on from $2,000 an hour, now $5,000 an hour. It goes for the most expensive, or for a company now, by moment, the most luxurious, the most expensive, $14,000 an hour. Who share this US trip, and tracking now, every trip, the rate is going up. First one, May, 2.8 million cities. The other one, Germany, UK, 3.6 million. So say, time now, you are calculating 42 hours now, or using and we haven't even added parking time and the flight licenses and all of that. Conservative estimate now, this will cost 3.7 million. It's over 10 million Ghana cedis.
Hey,
no president has ever conducted himself this way.
We no say anamobe na mobetu.
Good question. Yeah, discussing extensively your caucus. Now, kind of the first one, no, yanka area. First aspect of the question had to do with the state of the presidential jet. Defense Minister Beyano, and we all know the presidential jet, Bibia and is in good shape, as the Defense Minister confirmed. Now, the second aspect of the question, which has to do with the full cost, full disclosure of the financials, and known as Finance Minister Obekaya, he kept asking for more time. After 7 weeks, when we threatened him with a vote of censure, said, we are collecting signatures. Then he stopped the game, by Parliament, because on new information, the defense, the National Security Minister. Now, I then filed another question. The Right Honorable Speaker approved it. It is our question is before the National Security Minister. But just a few days after that, after that approval, and the Parliament called recess. And when we return next month, he is expected to respond to that first aspect. But the President has repeated it twice. The UK Germany trip and this US trip. And we are filing other questions in that regard. And we are also going to take steps to ensure, sir, this clear obstinacy, the clear refusal to be sensitive to our economic conditions and to the plight of the suffering masses, we will take steps to stop it, because we want to sponsor what will eventually lead to a policy on presidential travels in Ghana, as you have in other jurisdictions. Shesina, the international community is applauding the new Zambian president. Say, he has acted not like many African leaders who the world has seen. He flew commercial with a 3-member lean delegation. And really, when you think about it, your embassies in the United States of America, Washington, and New York, you have all these ambassadors, including a permanent rep to the United Nations. You have all these foreign service staff. Do you need all these hangers on? Now you have NIPA 60, NIPA 70, advanced team in sometimes 40, and some are present and Kasa Bechata aircraft with all manner of persons. Do we need all of this? Ubeko meeting, they'll tell you 1+2 and 1+3. Meaning, sir, those who are to enter the meetings, who are to participate in the meetings, to enter the UN Assembly chamber, the president and 2 others, maximum president and 3 others. Into all these other hangers on, what do they go and do? Internet, there's a lot of international media reportage about how these African delegations just go loitering and shopping and all of that. It doesn't do the image of the continent any good. And the Zambian leader is receiving all these accolades. The Namibian leader is being praised, for their good maintenance culture, their modesty, showing the world, and in particular our president, how the public purse is protected. In Timinia, this matter, we are not going to leave it. And if the president thinks that probably changing the aircraft and trying to switch off transponders and all of that, diverting attention and trying to, as it were, conceal the facts and being tight-lipped will get us off for him to continue. Just as he, as member of parliament, ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Ubekaya, Tamana, Omowo opposition, in 1998, he took on President Rawlings for the purchase of the Gulfstream GII. We are inspired by Onuane track record to make sure, sir, on these matters of presidential travels, the nature of aircraft and all of that, there is transparency, there's accountability, there's prudence. All of this is about the national interest.
Say ekoba say yebebia yebetimi procure new aircraft. Sika me fan se bia yese no menka se yese no yehwere no ema ye de bo eye present travel so bra no de wo bobo yi 10 million Ghana cedis ni de ukika bom ebetimi atobi ana say they are just peanuts.
The way I hear Kono, honestly, Usha President Akufo-Addo on a track record. Kaise 2019, just for 9 months, January to September, he spent 67 million Ghana cedis on foreign travels. The Abia COVID and the airports were closed globally. And the Wanyakwan in Tukwan with his chartered aircraft. And on Abia.
670 million Ghana cedis for presidential travels.
Yes. Just between January and September, 67 million new Ghana cedis.
It's the 7 million new Ghana cedis.
New Ghana cedis, new Ghana. It's a billions. This is made to make up pay. No, I'm not good at the convention, you know. But new Ghana cedis 67 just for 9 months. They're a hot year boy kakra a COVID a buy, you know. But you can tell that the president is beginning to warm up, you know, and this is just warming up. Why 10 million? If you add this 10 million to 67 million in 2019 and 2018, 2017, no, it could have bought a new aircraft because Kaiser Falcon now you're using no, it cost $37 million.
And can bet me a new aircraft.
Oh yes, Osha president, presidential travels, luxury travels Hawaii from 2017. What the meaning of Bomoa? I bet to me at the new aircraft, and it should tell you the level of wastage, the level of dissipation, air cost, how the taxpayers' money is being squandered. It brings it into proper context.
I see. Now, Don Pino from Malam Semenken can win from Ossi. Kwame Nkrumah. Isn't Okujato being mischievous and oversimplifying this aircraft issue? Was it not the same aircraft which nearly killed our president in the US after takeoff somewhere in 2018? Can we do a comparative analysis of how much the president makes for the nation on his foreign trips as compared to how much he spends on renting one? Let's not politicize everything. Greetings. My greetings to Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa. Tell him I admire him despite his mischief.
Mr. Michia Dompino, let me assure Dompino, say, I am not being mischievous at all. I'm not being mischievous. You even forget about who is raising it. Forget about the fact that the NDC. Just pay attention to the facts, Minia. Just the facts. Say, Anka Ghana, your company, and you are managing the resources of your company. Will you spend this amount of money on just presidential travels? I saw the last time Warren Buffett or Kase or no, even as one of the world's richest people. No, he doesn't own a private jet and doesn't think that is necessary. It's all about egos. But you see, just look at the facts. Say you were presidential jet. Presidential jet is in good condition. Yes, Don Pino is right, sir. There was an issue when the president in 2017 was leaving New York. Mikaiso said President Mills and President Mahama have had issues as well. It happens with machines. Now, according to aviation experts, no, your aircraft, your Falcon, no, there were 4 engines. And these 4 engines is made to maximize security and safety. The irony is aircraft now, Yakwako Chatano, this LXDIO, there were 2 engines. And if something happens to one, no, God save our president. Yeah, Falcon, no, there were 4 engines. Now, aviation experts are saying, sir, if an aircraft is airworthy, it is airworthy. The aircraft, no, and yes, airworthy and yes, safer. Even using it for a 50-minute journey is dangerous. And if the Falcon is not safe, no, then the president should stop using it totally. He should stop using it to Kumasi, stop using it to Guinea, stop using it to Zambia. Because some of these trips, the local, like Odeko, Uganda, say, who calculated distance now, is just like going to Europe. 6 hours. And again, you see, President Ankasane conduct, you know, is defeating this whole argument. Say, oh, flight is not yet safe. It's just clear. So, yeah, an objective analysis. President Obetu went to Europe and America. He likes to arrive in grand style. It becomes some chilling competition, which will make Arabian kings jealous. But that's all this is about. You know, it's not a matter to do with safety. If the aircraft is not safer, then what you do is you decommission it. You stop using it totally. But you can't have a situation where you use it in some instances. The other presidents are using it. And yet you come and tell Ghanaians, say, aircraft, no, and yes, safe. Now, this business of, young calculating the benefits of these trips, and we shouldn't always be looking at the cost. Meaning, nobody has been able to convince Ghanaians. Say, benefits nina abano, anka president, or the Falcon no etu kwanya, anka we won't get the same benefits. In fact, now Okonya was Germany, and you even forget about the fact that before he traveled, Germany had already promised Africa. They had pledged Africans there. They have over 700 million vaccines to give away, about 70 million vaccines to give away to the African continent. So whether the president traveled or not, we will have got these vaccines. U.S. General Assembly, if the president had even flown commercial, if the president had gone with the Falcon, benefits and the opportunity to address the UN General Assembly is my good friend saying that, Don Pino saying that he would not have been allowed to do that. Nothing will have changed. It's about prudence. It's about frugality. It's about your priority. It's about sensitivity, showing that you really care about the public purse. If you can get more for less, why not all of us rally behind that? When we have spent $37 million to buy a presidential jet, all these post-facto rationalization of Minia, it doesn't wash. It doesn't hold water. It doesn't convince anybody. It doesn't convince anybody. That is why when you observe government closely, Minia Kwame Nkrumah, one kasa ubejia tuma about this matter of the presidential jet. She said government communication so weak. They go into hiding. Because on one kasa
it's something that is shrouded in a
no, they are embarrassed. They are embarrassed.
Oh sir.
We have good friends on the other side. They are embarrassed about it. Government communication machinery is embarrassed. They were hoping, sir, this matter will not be exposed, like we won't get to know about it. That's what they were hoping. Shesena in Parliament, it took them so long. Finance Minister, more time. After 7 weeks, and son of Becca said, okay, you go to National Security Minister. I mean, what is secrecy about? Every country, we know how their presidents travel. Those who are even traveling commercial, we know. The cost per hour, we know. If we can know for other countries, why can't we know for our own country? And there's no national. In any case, Usha Ghana history, matters to do with jets and a presidential travel have always been matter for public discourse. And our friends on the other side have openly engaged in it and discussed it. Usha Yabakosem, 1962, your first presidential jet airborne. UP4, LRZ even questions whether it was priority, whether it was needed at the time. At some point, all Koto the Foka 28 in 1976, no, there were major issues. Some have even said it was one of the reasons why the coup eventually happened. It was raised, the cost, and now is it prudent? Gulfstream GII, President Rawlings, it was a major issue in this country. Since when? And all those people who today I say, national security, they were active talking about it. And all the details, putting it out, calling for even greater transparency. Because they even say purchasing the Gulfstream GII was not very transparent. Omuka say Omu use it. President Kufuor came to power 2001 and did not use it for 5 good years. Refused to use it. I mean, then MP for Akye South, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, was at the forefront, leading the charge. J.H. Mensah Munyana, the Honorable Kandapa, who today wants to hide under national security. At the time, no, there were no national security issues. President Kufuor also told the 2 presidential jets to cost us about $105 million. It was a matter for major national debate. Professor Mills, he said, sir, he didn't think it was right to buy 2. Into your bar or buy cancel Bako. You cancel one of the contracts. And in fulfillment of that promise, he did it. Into the debate on presidential jets and presidential travels. We all discussed President Kufuor's travel, that he was traveling too much. Dabena ebe year some national security mate Bia, and so Bia, nobody should raise it. Nobody should talk about it. Look, it is just clear, sir. They themselves know. Said the president, and it's not good, even for the image of the president. Obia Wakase will be protecting the public purse. He has gone too far. They know when they meet in confidence behind the scenes, they talk about it. They know that. That really is the issue. It's not about national security. They should just advise the president to stop it. Onjai their oil, Onjai. Because look, if he probably has something against the Falcon, on person of using Falcon Nkrumah, I have even suggested in an earlier write-up, sir, then we can put it up for auction, Yantong, and all of these millions of Ghana cedis is squandering on these luxury travels now. We can then do a top up and then buy a aircraft with a shower.
Now, maybe I propose to say the air causeway, and yet we can procure a new aircraft now.
I mean, I'm telling you, sir, we should combine all from 2017. The amount of money used on this chartered aircraft, it can buy a new aircraft. It can afford it. And what is going on is just financially prudent. It's just total dissipation of cash taxpayer resources. And the irony is, this is a president who launched a campaign last week at the bar conference, was it 2 weeks ago, said professionals are not paying their taxes. They should pay taxes. Who will be motivated to pay taxes? Seeing this evidence, seeing what taxes are being used for.
Okay. Honorable, Madam pay.
Yo, Mr. Madam.
Yes, I say, Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, MP for Northtown, minority spokesperson on foreign affairs, the NHM Compacho. Latest for mattress, a mattress, papa says will be a quenya be that latest for mattress, no, me pam to anya the older swana atom ni bia. Latest for mattress, no, ni bo at the form. Latest for mattress, no, said the one casa or read the tieno, and the bema one. Your mattress, I do that so no, see ya no con yo ya. That's what down course near the idea. Size biano, you will be king size, queen size, double, 1.5, students mattress, pillows, and the eke kahuna you will be. It is about mattress, pan and a cronin in badia, a latest foam mattress. Latest foam, your partner for life. Mipacho, latest foam for a size furniture and konya. Aquaniano size be albania. Space be alpe BDS and furniture and ubenya. Your design be a B, your color be a B. Saudi so hall, or bedroom, or porch, any baby ano, mipacho unsa ebe to me akabi. You can say latest form and what you say your partner for life. Latest form, your partner for life. Tiba furniture, any mattress there, you will need na ebi. Your beer branch back or your farm wall. And about ewa akra, and about bauleshi a ben mosque no. Latest form, your partner for life. Mr. Jamel Michia, Mr. Simon Michiao, Mr. Robert Michia no pay. Sana chia God bless. Ena Michia Wendy. Any edman from Wonina. Latest home, your partner for life. Have you been watching? Been watching?
Yeah.
What's over here? Yo, Yano.
Menkasai.
One time we had the onion wood.
Enka.
Ubi been waba.
Daddy. Everybody.
Okay, me a doctor. And I because some natural me and son over trans.
Then a macacho.
By an answer. I say,
Hoy.
Whoa,
Me actually see you. Pachomichiao, Menkasai.
and I'm saying this way you're going before.
What's the behind this, Shana? Oh, Tikese.
A dear for now for me, bro.
You might do so.
Maybe I'm a bro, what can I say?
I'm suffering.
And I'm tiring.
Oh, I'm tiring. Oh, I'm tired. Yes.
Yes, sir. If you are, as some be over, because I said, I'm not so your doctor. Me, Me a doctor.
Aye.
Okay. Ebeko what?
Mate. Me that's.
Ebeko. Who we program na huri.
Hey, and I'm a chassis.
Hallelujah. What about we be program? But trust in your program.
Ma ba men kasa e ma chia se Kwame ho ayefe.
Wo betimi aba wo bra won kasa Ghana ha.
Eno ane nchia no.
Ayo mate. Hwede obogata enu na yemfa ensem engugu akwam na fe yenko.
Graphic the obokrata enie na mpanyufo de aba betu edwa se population census wo makan Ghana fo awie. Ghana Statistical Service ne bom chidom e ma wo mu di djuma etisei. He say ye hu ye dodo. Ye 30.8 million. Enipa ni nyina ye 30.8 million. Eno ene yen dodo. Na aban kontabu for Professor Samuel Kobna enim. Oye Chief Census Officer and osan government statistician wono na ede ensema etise etu eja na wo chirema wo say emma edoso pa mai wo memu e kame so omne mema no kra eya ye pa ne sa enti enhwehwemu a wode ababetu eja na wo mun kenkan ye emu no wo mo kan structures bi se bi ye nnua se bi ye containers se bi ye kiosk ni nyina eya ade a wo mo akan enti ebro mo akan awie de na wo so mo bo mu nkro na wo mo de babonten ma Ghana fo hu se dwumadi e de hye wo mo nsa na ekosai so wo ma de awie ni ma nyina ekoso kama toten se de na omanfo epe no ana enti na ewo se aban kontabu fo Professor enim wotumi ede ensem ni nkyeremu eba abonten ebeto edwa ma omanfo nyina ehu de etuemu a enne ode aba enti graphic de obokrata no ede aba beto animu hasei Krata fe tosu edunwotwe na migye General Secretary MCPP amanyuko no eye nana ya dwantoa no CCPP amanyuko no ebefa de omu betimi afa biara ekwan bia so se wo so mo fa shoro mbefa efom wo so mo befa na wo ma hwe se mra kwan sonsom na wo so wo mo edefa omo befa na omakopiem ewo court na osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana mampanya na odin kan a wonya ne baabi ekro na japade ahoro bia wo yeye ewo omayi emono wo matumi ahye na wo mo aboho eban na odinsem wo nyina etudwa ebra na chese aju eye afofi dei atiesi ebenada na Ghana yedi ekai osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ene ni mfinhia oha edumienu awoda enkote ase ananka odie no ase ene CPP General Secretary na ya dwantoa ede ensemati se etu edwa wo se ajapade ni nipa bebre ene osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ejaya ehu behia se oman no yetumi ehwe krakra na yebo ho ban ema enuema etumi ekoyie enti wo mu CPP amanyuko ni de ekwan bia so omu betwa entoma esiomobo na de oso omu ya osaje for na japade ahora wo jadima ebibiman ni titiu ene Ghana na wo mahwe etumi abo ho ban kama ede amanya ene graphic de obokrata no ede aba krata fan etoso edu enwoche Daily Statesman de obokrata no enu nekita me na me story e o krata fan etoso emiensa ebeto dwa na wotwe a etwa mu ne se NPP fo bi bra ye bo MMDC's list ne so apɛ chepone omukoko apai omatiko apai team ama sabra ye kasa kura de wo makɔhye party officer ma dan ne nso omu wie ya ne ma basa nkwana na wo mo eye e wo chepone ekowi ase aprosifo achi emu dumie no na emu dumie no a wo mo chi wo mo na wo mo so mo ntia ase se yakobo hajia zurewatu na shiru ndi se ono na me DC e wompotemo eno na ma mbu afu a wo mo ye de wo mo pese wo mo eyeye edumie no yekodra wo mo na yekodra wo ma eno a wo se party chairman edi wo mo anim ama chesenke ekope bill edi ama wo mo na prosifo se ha ne he se nipa dumie no ye ma wo mo bill ne o chan so ka ho enti bill no wo ma fa ama wo mo aprosifo so mpeso mo koso aye nsem ni twetwemu esi ase na wo mo so ni nipa dumie no eso ekoba se wo mo edi fo na anu ye bo wo no mo ntimi enyi wo mo ho ano e wo kwadu ede be fare wo mo emu a ye do makopiem e wo court na court eni wo mo edi se de emra no etie pepepe ekoba nsa ebetumi aboa ama ye adesua de edi ama Ghana emabunu enyina enne Daily Statesman de obokrata no wode ababeto eja na katafa to so enson so ena megine wo chirema wo se amane boy babeto dwa sen na oyekire bi ekoso ewo enzima east sa den ya omanfo ni bi se omo ntia se owura Frank Okpanyi yeyi na afiri wo se MC no krata isi se anye sakra na tie na emom aba beto dwa se yeyi ni firi wo no omanfo no momani age papa se Opanyi Frank Okpanyi yeyi no adi anase yage ni di brefi ni nsem se MC wo Enzima East enti yedi ebimu de eba wo mo empe no ebimu so de wo a yeyi wo mo efiri ho no wo mo so ubose omani age papa enti sa na Daily Statesman do bokrata no wo de ababetu edwa na omo omani age ni bisi achekra Opanyi wache nanke wo se omampanyi ho ne to akonwa da ena eja afi na abewa ayipuma kwamma yeyi ni yage ni dibre edi afi ni nsemi enti omo de omani age a Enzima itifo ebose se wo mo MC Frank Okpanyi yeyi no anase yage ni dibre no edi afi ni nsem ebra MMDC is list no eba ebeto edwa Daily Statesman krata fe to so enson ho a ena megine NPP enna mpanyimfo edi afutuo emen na afutuo we eye National Youth Organizer Emma Party no Henry Nana Boache aka Nana B en wodi etu dwa se Emma Party man enkoye omu ohinte duachi na wo mu nkɔhye MMDC's list ye de ababonten achi enye basabasa enye niema a wo mu pɛ enye ojamom enhyehye party office enne su ni ban bi a enye papa edi there bi ekoba nsa ebe ha adwen enso mba wiase ni moji ombeji nyina yi party ena ebeka no se ankrankra bi na ye o se nipa dom bi na ye no emfa edinpa emma NPP amanyokuo no enti na bi National Youth Organizer emma NPP amanyokuo no edi afutuo emma se MMDC's list no ababonten wo a wo hwa obonyo de ehso no ene mukohie ma se no mato aba edi etia o na ekon na se mode mra behye mo nsem se party fo na mo bebo ntrene e ba hyehye ties ade mra hye mo nsem ahye party office franka no mahye no na mo ye niam basa mo pe all in the name of ya bo MMDC's list so DC ya ope wanya wo MC ya wo hwe kwan wanya wo favorite bi onsanka enti mode mra e behye mo nsem na mo ba niam mo pe no wo kire se enu de not e de ma NPP amanyuko na enne wo de ababetu edwa enam so de futu ama party manyina e wo Daily Statesman de obokrata nkata fa etoso enso
yo ene ya mame nkwai humi kakra na ukra no seja wo de men kansa ontiapo wayas na yo ya otiapo ikacho prinye prifa owura kaja owusu na director methodology ewo census a ye mu ewo Ghana Statistical Service na ye ne go twenkomo aja usu be ma me mochi
enya me jo so no pay
na umpo mu ti sei
o nya me dia che ya me adom ya ho ye me gidi yesu ya mo so mo ho ye
yesu ya ho ye pa na enkomo mo be ne ho a wo ne ye be che efa census na anu aja mudi o man yanimu eye ma ye na Daily Graphic see we are 30.8 million na male female population almost at par na kese man me man ye cha obi abenya baako na me kura de eya makunta kakra mebuo ni se ne sese mu obi enware mienu wo ware mienu e besenefa sense ye nyina
yo me da wasi le be na sa plan no men fast da PSA emamo ewo ekwan amofa so boa yen ebra ye besre Ghana for se omomoa yen na maba wane mranti ayateto ebegi data omonken no omomoa yen na yenya data yebetimi ede abu oman no na mudi mu akotere papa ama samre ba bia ya bedure momodin bo eka ho bi entina ya bedu samre na fe Ghana for nso a ye ba omo nkan sabe ye ba na omo amuan a enkomo aye bedi menya sure se nke betimadi enti ya da obi bia se e wo mo asonko a omo de ma yan e wo bra ye population and housing census no na ye wie ye no best 44 days ni after field work enti kwa ya paso eyuso copy another tablet and they give data no abua papa. This is the first time within that short period, yet me at the results more share the previous ones that they go according to media fit. They go the last census 2010 is the 6 months and son I yet made home is Aswaba. It's na aponya yenya no aboy and papa. And that's why I'm not a penny to Gano. I know where next Ushemwa population no they say I could do 30.8 million. Yeah, a no yeah 15.6 million as against 15.2 million for a memano. Now say if you know na memano to both say a man don't change it means on bit more than back.
Aye.
And to the young kind of nature say, me know ya green say, no me can't class is a bono, as I'm from what answer. It's answer, I was saying, don't call echo data and say, a man of cry, normal age is saying, it's answer, sense of no, over Kaya, near came from age 0. In Japan, I wouldn't never know, you can't come home. One more, a man that does a channel, say a total few, you want more in your year. Now it's a bona obono, Uncle Tippy.
Another Kwana Mantiano at Dawson, one more can make one quan who want what you say, and no one enter for. Oh, again, I'm a main dear Bakwa, and I'm you. I have a whole growing population. Now, your rate of growth, no, say, and now, what would be to one of the revelations, as they say, Accra, a more densely populated than Kumasi, to say.
You'll be that saving, I know, we'll share 2,000 sons of your growth rate, no, 2.7%. And, you call your name 2010 no na growth rate no perform kakra and also you record no 2.5% and now no the year 2021 so you record no a further slowdown a year 2.1% now can one seven what it means is say population is growing, but at a slower rate. And now, I dear back one revision by now can't want them more. Say, offer greater Accra, they say, on now, what be the kind? Offer the previous census now, then can you Ashanti region, and our baby no, would the kind. But greater Accra, even though a marginal, for me, is significant. It's answer, Osha. 2010 difference na at that Ashanti region and greater Accra in termina na year and say no or much other home and no particularly it has to be mentioned because we share the land size of greater Accra region is it will indicate to be a year compete a year the no population density now. We say greater Accra, was slow compared to the other regions. It's a kind of population density now. On average, how many people live on a 1 square kilometer? Over 1 square kilometer, the don't saying and on average, it is Abia. Now, we say greater Accra, you say a year about 1,600 people living on a square kilometer compared to Ashanti region. I'm saying the 220 thereabouts. Oko baby to say upper west no more less than 50. And you know there's a pressure war greater Accra land no so I was simply for the quagin game na yeko no you better say plan be ni be paso particularly we share and dan san dan yesi here oko other places here almost see tall buildings on which man making good use of the land but here they say no they spread it across the land there the Padodona can want them. Into I was here discussing as a man. Yes, in Punto, between your film.
Papa, who can households as me? I have me who say you improve the number of households in the country, according to data, no, every 2.8 million, representing 52% increase over 5.4 million households enumerated in 2010. Nipani, your standard of living in a kosro. And now a man for Abia basu sep, as so be at me a ye bibi kakrebi. Now when one casatinum.
Some of these deeper analysis, you know, a better day, sir, you bet me a senior mappy. It's answer young call so deep into the data. And to your point, you bet my first anime. But yes, the point now, Kano, one of the things I have said, we are more into what they call new creation. Yeah, to say like the first Lanka will be SCR or percent of our better in chain or percent in your baby better in chain. As they say, now will be a dinner home or then a year number, normal quantity or more baby agree on home. Into some pepper now echo. But yeah, quite you know, I also delve into the data near whom a concra the entire Cobanasa.
Papa, ba ku bie mu a ye hwe ye eye youth no per the statistics are modi aba bonten che say youth no e say dwa na ye do so e na unemployment rate no so eye high et say eno mu hu no de
oh okay enra no ene minim de enra no yamfa youth data and tuja and I am far unemployment data and so on to a discussion here, it be most here alongside. But yeah, for any mono, there were a number of reports you very lazy. Next month, for instance, there were one reporter, your friend proximity analysis reporter, yeah, Dibatuja. And November, and your day, your final results number tuja. The final results number you better call into details now all the variables now you measure during the census no and so Abia. In the corner you be who unemployment data no what the corner you be who youth a year milk one a young kwada one more a youth category no one a young kokra name the one you know November no you the final report no to ya the information in our home.
Oh, okay. Papa na die kakra mo dia be ya ye ne ahuni. Holistically, infoni be ne twakere yen se oman.
Oh, entina kakra usha enra no ya the 10 key issues be atudwa na eboa ma ya hu enyama kakra e twamponi akere yen ebine enkandia ya kan ho asemu ebine average household size ya kan ho asemu ebine structures na ya ka se dodo na ya koye containers ne
15% of structures wo greater Accra containers 15%. Wow.
I don't know. The next report now make one the general report no you be link population no to structures and normal timo no near say ni pado do say na net containers in the pado do say na net some of these makeshift structures and a dime mpo na the pado timo be call forward na no so betima aboa enti emponi kakra you say for me I think say we need to begin thinking about the usual way of doing things as a nation. Now, young share a fine band, you ever pass what you bet me as a sign near my say, be in Juma Dada. Now, a dim punto ever brain.
Papa, lastly, figures somebody go about now, most of them are in percentage terms. Final report now, Ebebano, yebetimi anya figures bi so a eye in nominal form.
Oh, yeah, then your percentage in Kwa.
Okay.
Report na the buyer no call report next year. Yeah, the actual figures no so eka ho.
Okay, minya bi entia.
Make me send you my
producer. Okay. Mate.
Na yeah, quite a so yes, usually yeah, the figures no etuja na so ya try yeah analysis near the percentages ne yeah can also aka ho. And figures no horse will be per se will make use of the nominal I said they are available.
Okay. Papa, you better say near my money argument. Remember, producer, I send you high now for the Eddie Maya Wadama.
The pack of Motabaka.
Yes, you say, a jackaja usu. You better say, pa.
Yes, you don't say. Now, when you are mentioned and no matter the now, then council say enthusiasm, your dear share provisional report. Yes, that's a man so now you acquire name all the reports are a day and very lazy up to 2024. No, you for the same enthusiasm in here. Now, you must be on some uncle that a bank one so now you can say the private sector, the researchers, students, and other key stakeholders are also to use data and then put to a buyer system. No, so and use data.
Better say no pay.
Yes, I don't say.
Yes, I say, Ora Kaja Usu, a director, our methodology, our Ghana Statistical Service, and the other extreme common. Okay, now, Oba, Mammy Fawin from Pamucho, 21st Clinic, Yarabia, your friend Siaticano, or to a sea home the few, and a Siatica Yarian, any a pain yow, a so sissy. Abe fauto aba wasrem na ewura wonantin abe fawo na musa eyentini nentini no ka wada sani sori gina ho enye yie aka bebiri ato dem aka bebiri ato mpaso wakọ hospitals akọ twascan ahodo enye yie obi wa o maame o papa saa na aye no amane sese waka wheelchair mu sciatica yare no me pa 21st clinic for wa mo de herbal medicine eni mfidie etuti saa yade sciatica no e maneko nti mama amene na ho we mu so na ho tumirika fa o sciatica yare no ebra 21st clinic no wontu ase ho mfama ho me pam so domi market heavy do building no domi market heavy do building no and 21st clinic for me pa to ji wo mo number no sese ya atweroto 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 0540 311 311. Okay, 101.7. So in the other obis question be osene busa papa ne say omo mu pefufu omo dodo ye say
dem so ka
lady o dey kwayim
and ye pefufu ye dos afasa we pefufu we
fufu ne kura nso ne ye besa achichem fufu ne rere nkwan ana ase ne abunabunu ye be hu statistics
rere nkwan ni akoko bia na confirm ya ho
one of my professional certificates no I did statistics throughout.
Oh, okay.
Indeed, now make a percentage any nominal term no. And ye be a bia. Chase be a conta woo bua.
Okay.
Ye bunu say ya can't do any na ye find your percentage or hamunchim and they nominal.
Okay. Nominal. As you can't do any
album ha. Yeah, find average percentage say and ye nominal in nominal terms.
Okay.
And what find percentage you say okay we na e yo hamunchemu say say ha and only average
hey okay
any average no
say or nominal or average
yeah
okay
yeah and you won't say yeah na say unya 50 ya to aba unya 50.1 50 plus 1
yeah
sa one na she hon wini one grow
minim say ekomi say
Debbie you can mix a percentage and a nominal figure. You can add it together.
Wow. So if I say one, I say
a percentage.
So 0.1.
0.1.
Now I can plus one yeah.
Minim di ode buy.
And you say okay, I'm 50 plus 1.
We can 50 plus 1%.
Ah, 50% ne ma.
Yes.
Yeah, can plus 1 sa tra keke.
Yes.
No, okay. So plus 1%. Okay.
Me fan say normally say be a me calculate bond. Bond men kan say be a
bond ne kwa mucha simple.
What do you mean kan bosia?
Bosia.
Na bosia no calculate ya. Ye fa bibi R plus rate no rate you can rate na interest abetua no na what percentage is can percentage na the count R plus this in not into brackets times be say 15 years into brackets now 15 years na shesro now and only the formula in calculating
is a math teacher
but with him mass edo na first no approach teachers no de kire ye
mam pebepem ne na mass grade
o bepe e na wanyini o bepe
samom
wo ya santo a
na mam
baby na o ase on baby ase nsuo bi wona na moda ho no
na me house phone ti ye wase o
ya nua no bia nua no wo ye de na ye che wade na duru mass no adwane abese assembly hall
fa na mass di mass grade me nyampo me sa koye receipt me feli mass
enti on
mass
say
die from day one
na no wuni ukunu eye papa se du me chia baby a wo bia e na obusa wo hye amane a wo de be ye ngwan so wo amane maako dunu na bu mienu a yezen a unyina say eye 60 you failed amane
that small mass
small
calculation I feel
so for afrem sesi ase obepe mass teacher amount
hey sabri
there be udi be calculations
and this is
no
this is sir
empaso nyina calculation
we baby odi akosi wan kasa kwa nkenye wa
oba se twa sebia moda bed ne so a oba measure length and breadth baby a wo dan
we are with me measure length and breadth in the id
papa sit to tape bra
me the bedding
what then
me measure length and breadth no me for
papa,
what
baby a wo dey
and sen ka mo adwuma ye o boy afa me ni sa adaje no
obenya adaje no na wo yesu di mu
amen adaje no pese menya
takwade issue no Isaac mun send no ni bi na menkenkan na post for the letter aba
onyem yes
kani no about 7 o'clock news be ba GBC oyeba ma
sa chinye na
na ga say sa nwum na e de be akozu ye binin kitikiti na ni de na kan
akozu ye binin kitikiti
akozu ye binin so papa anaji say na ka de akozu ye binin kitikiti esa akozu ye binin ngene won ngene
asebu
sa na o me ehunu yo na
it's well
was sending a mampato posifo reappearance of missing pregnant in quotes woman at Takrade in the Western region. Chirimamti.
Of Abrabio Madrinio. What's the day?
Wabi.
Mimie but meet you.
Reappearance of missing pregnant woman at Takrade in the Western region.
Our bapping phobia or yira ya Nyamiadun wasaba.
The police in Takrade in the Western region can confirm the reappearance of one Josephine Penyin Mensah.
A prosi form what a man tell me say I no cre. Ababa Josephine Penyin Mensah or Yirain was signed Abba.
On 21st September 2021, and at about 9:30 hours, when she reappeared,
a babu sumini da neto so aduonu ba ko be set no nko abapa ho simaduasa ena obai.
She was immediately sent to the Akye government hospital for medical attention.
Yehu na sa waba ni man so din kopiem wazim ayaresabia mpanyifo ehwe no.
We also informed the family in line with our procedures.
Yebo abusuan no so amane ese omodi hye ne yehu na anamo we ni yetu.
Since her disappearance, over 40 police officers were specifically assigned to track the whereabouts of the victim.
Ekoba say Josephine Penny Mensa wayira no. Apolisifoɔ bɛbro aduanan ɛna ne yɛtu wɔn gu mu so obi anya na famu deɛ sɛ de bɛyɛ a yɛbɛhu no.
And the family were giving regular updates on police operations regarding this issue.
Adamonto bia na apolisifoɔ na etu no bra no de bre bia na omu yi abusua na sotie.
Point 4. These police operations were associated with investigations carried out on a 24-hour basis.
Sa juma na apolisifoɔ edie nyina no na nyɛ sɛ omu di ne kɛkɛ. Kyɛ sɛ damu ni nyina omu kɔ so yɛ mu hwehwɛmu pa ne yɛkora tɔ fam a omu abusua na sotie.
And we want to commend the police officers who have been working on the case for commitment, including the sleepless nights they endured.
Enti yɛfa akonye so na apolisifoɔ a omu fa ɔhaw ne abenidie mu yɛ adwumaden yɛabɔ wɔ mu aba so pa.
Following her appearance on the basis of our preliminary investigations so far,
Sir Esansa na apolisifoɔ ayɛ nhwehwɛmu mu bia mpo ansa na echi wɔ ba bɛba no.
the police wishes to state the following.
Apolisifoɔ pɛ sɛ ɔmo ka nsɛm wei ɛsɛkyere ne plane ɛmiɛte.
The police is heavily relying on medical experts who have examined her.
Apolisifoɔ nyina bibia so sɛ adɔkotafoɔ a wɔn ahwɛ ababa Josephine Penny Mensa ɔmo anum nsɛm so anade ɔmo bɛhu ɔmo bɛka na no so na apolisifoɔ bɛgyina.
Their findings are that Josephine Penny Mensa was never pregnant within the period under review.
Dɔkotafoɔ no hwehwɛ mu a ɔmo de aba bɛtu apolisifoɔ anim kyerɛ sɛ ababa Josephine Penny Mensa a ɔyera a waba no ɔbaa a ɔmo hwehwɛ no ɔmo behu sɛ na ɔnyɛ ɔbaa pɛnfo ana ɔbaa ɔnyem.
Following thorough medical examination by the medical doctors at the Azim Hospital.
Adɔkotafoɔ mo Azim Hospital ɔmo ahwehwɛ ababa no mu paa eyie.
I mean, for reason to us. The victim, now a suspect, during interrogation mentioned the European hospital in Takoradi.
Ababa Josephine Mensa say yefa nse oye suspect. Enti yegusu bisa nana yetototo na no nsem no. Wabo European hospital bi edin.
In Takoradi as the medical hospital for her antenatal reviews and assessment.
Wabo European hospital e Takoradi din se hone ayasabia na onyem no. Oko ekoma omo ehwe no.
Medical records at the facility suggest that the lady visited the hospital without pregnancy somewhere in October last year.
Omukoye nhwehwemu European ayaresabia wo Takoradi no. Records na nkrata wa ayaresabia odi adanse se ababa no da etwa to a oba okra na say of October na September.
October
last year on and this year. Afimuani no call no call no wan koso oba penfo.
Investigations also suggest that the suspect may have conspired with other persons over her possible planned disappearance.
Enhwehwemu omo apolisifoɔ ayɛ na ɛkyɛ sɛ betimi aba sɛ ababa Josephine Penny Mensa oni nipa bi kwa na aka mu tira pamo na no maba abonten abe tomrade ana ma be kan nsɛm sɛ ayɛ kidnapping no na no onyem na ekɔwi asie yayi ni ba ne mfa hinsin na ɔde abante ebia ebetimi aba so oni nipa bi kwa na boss happen.
3 people have so far been arrested for further questioning on possible conspiracy charges.
Nipa miensa na apolisifoɔ akɔkye wɔn a wɔn susu sɛ wɔn ne Josephine Penny Mensa mpomum kra eka wɔn tipa mo abetwa ntro nto wɔn mo apolisifoɔ ɛwɔ nhwehwɛ mu.
Police would like to inform members of the public that adequate measures are in place to ensure she's safe as we continue our investigations.
Apolisifoɔ de to me ne wanim sɛ yɛnkɔ so a enyo mu arehyɛ mu sɛ ababa no wɔn nkyɛn ne ho yɛ ɔmo gu so a ɛyɛ nsɛm no emu nhwehwɛ mu.
More worrying is the fact that for a number of years, the regional command has recorded several false kidnapping cases where people conspire to create self-kidnapping incidents to make money out of ransoms.
Apolisifoɔ nse de eka omachi kra ne sɛ emre kakra eni no manfo bebre na ta aba bonti betwa ntro ya kidnap me aya sɛ no kra obekom na kyɛ sɛ ɔmo de kekasa no ma pesika bi age.
A team with support from the national headquarters has been put together to quell this emerging crime in the western region.
Polisifoɔ ni bia yimpanyimfoɔ afi national headquarters kraba atoymantam sɛ saa ya kidnap me mo first camera ne ade a ombekwa kɔ wiase ayɛ nhwehwɛmu na enye no kre no ɔmo mɛboa na etuo ntwa ɛwɔ atoymantam emu.
We wish to give the assurance that we will continue to revise our security strategies to protect the people of the Western region and the rest of the country.
Yeah, bo manfo nyina no ba say yen bambofo edie da ne da ye okwan horo e fa so di edwuma bebre enti ye mfa ekwan kro na so ana kwan dada na ye nim de boban na so nya edwuma ebre koso ne besesem beda ne da ne niemani na timemfo mo ato e mantem ne abo ho eban.
Signed, Kwesi Fori, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Acting Director General, Public Affairs.
We ye Kwesi Fori, Acting Director General,
Public
Affairs, Ghana Police Service, on the den in Sashasi.
Meda sepa, software said you were in a actual brofumusano, Wadama, na kwa umano so, ya na watum. I bind the area 4%, but you need the any 10%.
Hey, madam,
on to an hour to so.
Oh, more needs to be added. More. I often have a baby business sky and Fabin Kanwa, and I am manning yes, because I either.
A conuma. So, him said, yes, yes,
because I watch him.
Walk for bar to so. So, one, so your canchema, say a ye or your umpana. Umpana, dear, a day umpana. Cane one or beda on Gregor ye, umpra. Ujaria oba be down China or sha siese o dware wo wansan no kwa na chese o ya be kafi ho no ya wade no na empana de oda no obeda keke nti wo mpra
na se na ofa so okoda ho na sati se udware de ne obepra
obepra nti no we no enam se wo ba konti no wo mpra nti yeso we de so ne mpana no na abeye word ne mpana mpra wo mpra
na aka
na akwanhoma ne de ndie eti se de odi ahoma okofo ba to ho so odi ahoma ere ahye okon akwanhoma wo yare a obebo weekend wo bebo wo akwantuo ma abebo
if you no sick you go
holiday wo bebo wo de ko to kwan ko workshop okofo odia to bibia bibra wo bebo de obo no a
afa to bibia biba de awo de obo na David bibia bi o de awo ye ha mo saire
what the dog so on obo na nim de oka wo nim de oba na ka chew na se da wo de wo nyina me de bi so enti we ya wa
na se da ye de bi so
wo so we
ye so da
wo so we
ye so de bia mama munyedu ye so
e ma bi ya da bom na o de ya kura ni se ska de man wo de bi siesie ada wo ni ska se yifo obi ma miska bi to ne ma me fa nkoma ya na ade amame am de ahye oboa
na se ne kura nyame adom ye de wisdom tamochi what me amame na
wisdom adi sisi
matitika yesisie bi anim matitika krato ama na
ya ada na nka se ne me am ntum susu
ne susu na bi na meto no na meto
wo na atum susu mame
me ya na meto aboa wo ade to da se bi ni wa enu so ye ko ye di pie nti ye sisie
wo wo si dan ya se
mu benya se mo nyama di dress
ye ne si da bi na da achi uni wa amene kwala na amene na se me mewu agyaw ada na mo ye yesa
asem
aso nyawe fa kwa oto atopa ko na ho ne ebu kwase ya ben se de ben
fa kwa
oto atopa ko no
oto atopa ko
ho ne ebu kwase ya
ho ne ebu kwase
na mame nka asem oba ne be menya ntokwa wa aware mu a oba ne sisa ne ma ekwa ne fie a na mo hia za mo kan asem na first question wuni question ebi za be man no sisa ne ma ko ya akobo na ko ma de na so asate wasa ne ma ko no se ne odifo eno kura udifo
en sa
o sisa ne ma ko ye ne nkyere sa awade na gu na mpani nyansan mu no wasa ne ma akọ no na so de akobo na ko ma se ne na awade na mo ka so mu a afei si edi asem ne so ba ne difo a wo bua ne fo e wa bedwafo nanima abaka so onware bi wagu nanimu ase eti de e kan se wo hwe na oba ndi fo ase efia yetu ye na eti asem so pa kunu chew pa kunu chew no na pata no pata no so abe pata kunu no
oba pata be ma
ma ne kosua ayi kuma kokoma ma nini na me ye eskan ma mfam kokoma kokoma we
nyam peti ase
hallelujah
anke ko first ka we de fam kokoma
na ayi ni e wo presby sabre na me senior presbyter na awari asem mi ba pani ba kwa jejo ayenwu awari ni nwu awari no And I say, our any good ana, Bemana so soon. Wo, open it and go. Now, no, wait a bro. Who Jan, Wabig Mawadi?
Ana is open adi.
Now, okay, we are Pimosi, Beninvo, Miss Ramusi, Mova Obiana Febun, Mova Mammy.
Ah, open ear.
Open ear. Baobun dodo. Obana Bro Beman.
Eh. I have some Munyanikas actually.
Why, yeah. Okay, why, yeah. Mamuni Bew. Young comrade. So what has to?
Patch your David.
Ah, okay.
On testing me. I don't person testing me.
Francis as a studio. Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, MP for Banda, Memo Channel Play.
Ejo se menu Kwame.
Abakode.
Kwame na minimum pay bonti ho ye bre na ye bre.
Na ya ye census so amana ye desi. Said you almost ye bua content no obi ani age say. Ami ehunu say efibubuo enie we nie sex ratio nie we nie. Wo si ade papa bi every mu ama. Na kana ahwe de
Kwame fa wa fidi sunamintia etie for mutie okay FM enano pai. Edi kan me de pa se me ne okay for na ye ba be di census he honkomo officially for the first time. Akwame so be kaya 2017 me April me ne wodi nkomo bi emra na President Akufo-Addo Ashasia on a faceless people be a two and a more normal person to Charlotte to say a free electoral commission a kunyano so. As I am commotion monoquame mauti as they say it was a roadmap and a final conclusion the creation of constituencies. Now Kwame Ampa roadmap no more roll out the last leg was to create about 25 constituencies. And Ghana for authority as the Omon Prima Abai NC new parliamentary chamber. So because Yantinyansi new chamber ninti, so critique constituencies no before 2020 elections now. Na yini baby MPs na omoba afufro no eba betla. Enti the 450 capacity sitting parliamentary chamber no amaso because of a not yebuane omo authority aye. Yantinyansi the current parliamentary chamber ya yekot yetra womu efa nipa 283 pe. And it's a offer nipa ukriti 25 no kanwa MPs no be 300. Now you 123 or 125 ministers. And to the we can call over 400 capacity in case the president ever be state of the nation. And I say be ready budget our ministers no also money na ba parliament ya be brienya be bintra. And nonti constituencies no aban anti-man critique. Nandia na aban pese oye no creating se no pese oye population census way before 2020 elections. And new voters register. We have choir offer to create constituencies no. Mrano emao conditions mienupe. One of the conditions they say after population census, ultimate create constituencies. And I say you create constituencies after 7 years, ultimate create constituencies. From 2012 you create constituencies no. So would 7 years nikahwa na any election year no eba beben. So government wanted to count the people. Nanka ya population census no, which was supposed to be in 2020 and also amas. So because of that, so our conditions went consensus no want me and creative. And in the oye and say 59 constituencies are not any districts no. Of also emu 44 no constituencies. Out of the 275 constituencies are ewo maimono. Emu 260 autonomous district assemblies. In the 15th enye district assemblies. Na abano ba 44 new district assemblies no kriti. Na Kwame o kriti wie no to Abia, and what the government did me say, or sign critique another district, any consistency, or the pressure, my electoral commission say, on critique new consistency. Now, Kwame, our district now, what critique any consistency, because of that, who come that say, Begafia, San Crofono, Umuni, that say, Begani, parliament. Sanka Okriti and Nanka Ekawanka, 276 constituencies. Because you were 275 and now creating new district and some now be created district no as a consistency, but because not any consistency I was creating a district ninety I was a force electoral commission more on also creating a district electoral commission also per se or creating and unkwa as a district into no more chance say you better population census na we are now omode other population figures account you can't nepa no half adults no half I say and there was a yedi must be for no be account and no more critique other 20 something at the account sa one district no say be ya ombe timia created consensus now Kwame we nyina mu no the entire maker we aka ni say u to na mo bi odi be regularize wa illegality bi we ya we know as politicians are you winning and was it you and non te and I am because answer na over population census no Kwame not Ghana population not statistics no must say and yet 30 million population figures are not the details are not yet kobobusia ye bibia statistics are ye 30 million before 2020 election 30 million so Ghana population is 30 million so na ye nyina and say what kind of now you know because them say 30 million or 30.8. Kwame, what has changed? Then you come to the second figure. Kwame, say Usha population now our population census we now because them say unemployment is increasing. Kwame, I had from now. No mo ya job fair. Nipa na omuko to say almost I was see wa no mo ka obi apɛ adwuma ya. Nti no ti anyina unemployment figures now winning. So Obanoka say one district, one factory. Oh, NAPCO, then. Kwame, ucha text listen. We knew these figures, unemployment figures. We knew. Kwame,
but me bo on way. Send him unemployment figures. Now, a fe nipa na kofom. And na wakwa data ni nyina nti accountability with what was already captured in our books to say. Unemployment rate, see.
What I'm telling you, me can say you.
I'm with you.
30.8 million no more buy no Kwame. Udi we are be line so omo make say yan make omo.
Oh yeah, necessarily se bi o wa ye kofia na bia wo yire na wo ho. Ye bi san say
Kwame o yire ma ye kan wa wo buy say o yire ka kiro so mo aba ha na maba odi ama ye kan. So you will not come and tell me say yan kan.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that Kwame, and a week or 2 weeks to the exercise, no, Professor Nim Yebu Anankasa Bao, Professor Nim Nankasa Bao, or the Sika of the Bedia Jumana and Farmano, Menu Casta Momoya Jumano Cry and Pio Mukanwi. So, you know, it was haphazardly done. It will be catch them say, Adia Yamfa Kadia Mount, and our Koye Bibia just to come and regular Sunday. So, Ubanoka say, 30.8 million, as a 30 million, and a correct figure, Udiaba. Kwame, Etugia. But if we had prepared, Adia also we are 2021 to me. Nanka ye bua ye huna 2021 ye no ye di ehun sika ne nyina ma papa no ena ye to ye buka se we nko ade ye nyina ye mfa ye hunjim na ye nkan ne ye Kwame. As I speak to you, apart from boundary dispute in consider and we nyina na all ka say inaccessible areas bin mu ho mo ye gated estate o mama wura ho all those things na we na uba. Well, I me say because of the dispute, because of maybe a gate war, I am a one refugee and kind of one. We are now banner as a 30.8. Sanka Yama, quite a maura the gated houses, no, a kind of more. And at disputed areas, no, with me and would the figure still be 30.8? So there are challenges. And these are ones, and wow, Uba program, you came to tell us, Sika now expect to say the Bemount, a young farm. In the end, what can be more? That program on Ben. As I speak to you, Nipa na omoye no, udi o wi abia no same. So ya tia obi asika mana. You will hear. And all those things, factors and challenges are there. Now you na aka say, akwen say oh ye no ye ho na aka say ade no aye correct. Just because of the district consensus we create. For the consistencies creation is a different thing altogether. But for the economic planning and other things, no, Kwame. Na say oba now be catch them say prices of building materials kosoro. Deputy Finance Minister Kweku Kwatinkra Ediba Parliament say yen safety committee na onhwem the entire prices of building materials kosoro magana for intimacy dine. Na Kwame na we are all aware of this. Now we Ghana for intimacy dine na Ghana for the uncompleted containers need kiosumo. Na population census no because out of the 10.something million houses housing structures Ghana, emu 20% containers and kiosks. Na containers and kiosks na emu na nipa bibiri eda. Na emu fakrampo 5 out of every year uncompleted. Na Kwame say Ghana for the uncompleted kiosks and containers mom. Na wangasa abai no deputy finance that unim say building materials bo ekosoro. Is this a news? Because of the high prices in building materials, people are not able to build. In the parliament, investigate the entire prices of cement, prices of iron roof, iron sheet, prices of iron rods, any prices of wood, and even all the other building materials, rising in an astronomical way. In the now Kwame no we no banaka say Ghana for amambo na ye dear to the point say ye did a containers in Kwame, is this a news? Didn't we know this? They are not quite the bar parliament, now we need. So these are serious issues that I'm saying, say, as on minor, I was a year Bibia to Internaya together. So we can so being quite population Manisikana, say, then you come to the next leg, and say Kwame Nkrumah, only say, until say a bear 2021 population and housing census, say, the glorious, most populous region in Ghana, Naya Asante region. Asante region. The Asante region. Asante region was the garden city of Ghana. Eko ena na Kajetia market ewo. Eko ena na Asapo market ewo. Eko ena President Mama Edi Rattray Park eko ye. Eko ena KUSD wo. Eko ena President Mama Emaya Penny Kumasi Technical University, Polytechnic and the Technical University. Eko ena Kumasi Winnipeg University College into Uka. The fact is na emanepa eba Asante region no ebi education, ebi trading, marketing, ebi so tourism. Na Kwame, sanu ama we nyina efise na akufo-addo eba ekonwa mu. Asante region ne tourism status no wa reduce no. Ni trading status no wa tai no. Ni educational status no wa tai no. Kwame, the enti America we nyina ne say yeka tourism President Mama Rattray Park na Asante region nipa free baby eba bebe. President Mama Kumasi Kajetia market phase 1 na oba beye phase 2. President Mama Aswanti market na nipa free baby amia eba Asante region ebedija. President Mama start Krofo market. In the market na ye ni nyina even uko race course. Ye biwa nyina anka ye ba besi o katasi otom for effort. Kwame eneko race course na kwakoye. Ateka nipa da atechem for 3 days. Tomorrow will he come again? The Krofo market unye. Kajetia phase 2 unye. Baby and nipa bedija onya baby nija. Na Kwame one of the Asante region bio akwako dija. So with these factors, don't you know say the influx of people from other areas into Asante region will reduce. And the Asante region has been overtaken by Greater Accra region. Kwame, is it news? Then you go to the next stage, Kwame. Community day schools were not YCC said they are Uko Akuma Dan Asiosu Ebiwo Yewi Uko Mankranso Abijama Ebiwo Yewi. All this was to make sure say Omon be free Yamia Asante region Abba school no Uba Obenya Biako. Kwame, emu about 12 or 11 other community schools are account Kwame. As I speak to Yewi, Sanya says, oh, me ko Prempe, me ko Upokuwari, me ko Anglican Secondary, me ko Kwame. It's not a thing of the past. So Uba Nan ye na enam so a na nipa to kwan eba Asante region. Me ko Kumasi me ko ha no. Ni nyina so atia. How can you come and tell me say oh, she said there nipa is enko Asante pa ni Asante region. Greater Accra overtake Asante region. In terms of land mass, Kwame, can you compare Greater Accra to Asante region? No. Asante region land size is bigger than Greater Accra. Population size was most populous than Greater Accra. And the factors were clear. And then many who can say, Kwame, President Kufu.
May example.
No, you for as a interchange. Oh, yeah, as a President Mercy Baye, Obama, Sofo Lai, what President Kufu, I 13%. President Mercy twice to the 76%. President Mama Baye, on also twice to the 98%. While many who can say 2%, for the past 5 years, Nana Kufa do buy MPP, Omuntumi for 2% on account. And Seuko Kumasi, now there is no substantive interchange. So for line na ye ka say o ye pisunya na ye ba na o hwe ofo buat na o ba Kwame and the ukokwa 2% no wa omutu abama o untumi wie dia na nipa betu kwa aka say okọ akwa akọwe na o wie a na maka kire say o sika na mama ko di ba say ye mfa nya pokuas no wa wie ye mfiri Kumasi be na ye mfiri Kumasi be ha ye be ko biom. So the influx of people from Asante into Asante region no in ho. And Kwame, they say the Greater Accra, the national capital, is the leading most populous region in the country. Meanwhile, Dana also bebre containers and kiosks. And Kwame, why would Ghanaians not leave their homes and come and be sleeping in kiosks and tents in Greater Accra? Kwame, Ubaha. Apart from that, rural urban migration, Niama Nipa free Miamia Eba Kukeseno. The factors are there. Ebubina Makano. The other one, Kwame. Uba, second interchange area, Pokias interchange area, Kanda interchange area, Temba, Ranambati area, Kotokan Celesta Temetri, Kwame, all this, you're doing to social media, Obiawe, and it's a tourism and a dinner pub. People will come and watch. Kwame, then you put that one aside. Uba universities, Ukwa, University for Professional Studies, Legon, CAF, Mantes, Way. So in terms of education, people will come. So all these factors, didn't we know this? So Kwame, a lot of this, with this will aid us in planning purposes. Normal and if we were to resolve the Statistical Council or service to do their proper work, I tell you Ghana's population would have been over 35 million people.
Okay. I see. And yet, Medasina, Mami found say. What about one or two things be so? Say when you true reflection of the mine said the citiana. Would you be a pan out here any say specifically? I dear we say na sank a say na anye say we say anye say. Emma what can reasons in tia Accra densely populated.
Kwame, unim say first na yes, Ghana population 24 to 30 million. Na secondary school na yakono single track. Unu sana yakono single track.
But send any nkrofo no ofie. Uko ka obi ofie a. En kire se wo mba secondary school betimi asesa.
Kwame, next ube ka kire me say birth rate is reducing. Meanwhile, we are the same very people who are complaining of teenage pregnancy. We are the very people, Kwame Naisaya, African Educational Watch, and it's in Ghana. They are some no mukafa, school for omunyenyemo. They said it's on the increase. Into you know, me say, all teenage pregnancy and birth rate and all these things is on the decrease here. It's on the descendants of Kwame. Will I agree with you?
But so what should say? Various.
If we don't look into our eyes and tell ourselves the truth, Kwame, yan can no cry and try home. Sir, Nkolano dosu. Into university schools momu. Now you can catch by say, Nkolano birth rate no from government will relax. Schools were dying by system on see. Into one shall we move from double track to triple track. Into yan can no cry and try by say, Nkolana ye omu dosu. Population, the UFO size of the population is increasing. Into Abia, ye here no ma Yaman Kola, a bini secondary school die, a bini KG, a bini basic school. school for the school kolano and was say ma banti as say near population service birth rate from no. If we use that one in planning our educational system, Kwame, I bet you very soon we'll be moving from double track system into triple track.
Honorable, Madam Sianope, na assembly where the Mami Musao. In routing for Mahama in 2024. Other minority caucus Mumuachana, because yet he say a year Vanderpoy, Lante Vanderpoy, Ebeka said minority in India must support the comeback of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. A binum swap said there be on your spokesperson, you on the Becca Massamamu. Sadia way there's that deafening silence on this.
Kwame, enye obi na beka a minority for na de mama eba. Ghana for nyina na si yemfa mahama mra. Mama sa se anoko ran no wahu. Kwame hwe mama treka thank you to anawoko. Na fa compare na do thank you to. Say we a politician. Will somebody tell you say go and change mama? Na do na nkasa ninza say mama is a hope of Ghana. Onu nkasa nim. So it's not news to be telling us, rooting for mama. Kwame, 2024 is for Mahama. I'm a leader in parliament, Kwame, and I know. And I'm more Bianca say, and I support to where Kwame say, want to municipally a metro. Yes, Mahama is the president of the Republic of Ghana, can serve in January 2025. Even Akufo-Addo is aware. Say baby, amamo na kodruno. Say Mahama ambe say no ma ya. Ghana no ma bebre be say. America trust. Mama saw this o. Mama saw it say ya school, secondary school die and kanwa ye be double track. O say ye see 200 community day secondary school. Say be Ghana ni ba bia benya school die akọ. Kwame oye we nyina o see 123 when you owie emu 56 Fofia Metuata and Okointe. Kwame Yantimi 123 na ika no enye na double track na yeko. Na say ya ka trust nipa we sign ababium. Na obabium aba betwa 123 no so owie no the 70 something no 67 no account. Na atinya ya 200. Said there be a double track will be a thing of the past. Kwame wa will you challenge this?
Na emi baby.
Kwame no him say basic school. E ho na double track system no wo. Any mama no buy or eliminate system on the process of milk. We are not eliminating the secondary school there one. Motu no free a kunyano so. Kwa nyene ya kwa double tracking. Financial tunchen. Me kaza me see double population census na yeka. Kwa me waka no kre. First na ya nyina free ye tuka free kumase sunyane na waba be international airport ewo kutoka. Mama na buy no ma kumase kumase international airport. Mata Malaya international airport.
Na we no nyina no
Sunyane airstrip. Oya wa airport. Ho airport. Say mama be Ghana no. Say otwasu airport sa Kwame. Me no ka say ka obi an free ni krom amaya nyina ya megu akra. Na ya nyina megu akra e be na na chaos emma.
Na me bi say obi argument bi ba ko ne say nyame adom say de wo kan na Mahama ba. Obey you 1 year ministers appoint ambassadors in 1 year neko. It is said
Mama is not like Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo no use 1 year to DCs.
But
Mama after April had elected his DCs and ministers and everything.
Amebo. Say obey mu ahun.
Kwame 1 year na ye free. Ye nya Akufo-Addo.
Et about for now me argument say what the bet in the second year third year no and the year the oppressed of which will not be enough because the 4th year a year for campaigning every year another flag bearer no near the idea and now obia say argument be say we infrastructure we as na Ghana for to betia no and no this time dey na betumi asesa so we dynamics na
Kwame okay say na mama infrastructure oyi kwan airport yi na nipa eka even OC University of Ghana Hospital, AC Police Hospital, AC Rich Hospital, Kumau Hospital, Afar, Wina, the bank hospital. They're not Ghana for can say. After they're not MPP for near who. So how they counted that infrastructure and say, oh Yenwi Hospital, Yenwi Airport, Yenwi infrastructure. just to trivialize the infrastructure base ya na mama no mama kotra nchena covid ibae Minister for Health na nkaza kwekweje memba no echi no aye di ko mama hospital ni feri NTOCO I'm in University of Ghana hospital resting. I'm not attacked by COVID. Kwame tell to you. Sa mama anya sa infrastructure no ama COVID ni yare na manka ye hu ni so mfaso. Enti asen na Ghana for sa man for tumfu trogu ye ni. Sa ande na mama no that's the right thing to do. Kwame
na me ba jo me bo.
Middle income economy no. The middle income country no na ye work economic pillars, infrastructure pillars bia na e was a ye. Obia wura Ghana na wa say truly Ghana is a middle income country. And no mama say radically no ye radical infrastructure project. Ye yi kwai fufuzo sela, ye yi kwai Accra Temamoto way, ye yi kwai even Temahabo expansion, Tapladi Habo expansion. All those things that we were doing was to make sure say we will manifest the middle income sector for everybody to see. Kwame, as I speak to you, Ghana yekoye ni mana yekoye chi.
Ghana, si yekoye ni.
Kwame, Ghana just say yekoye ni.
Sir, obrade oboko anim.
Kwame, yakati osa unda kiosu no bra unti mi mo wie ya abrabono no.
Sani kakra woko.
Kwame, yana yewa oman bi mu a etremodinti. You sit down like Sheglemi housing. Ye money pen them. You see walk about kiosk in them. And you see down here the new court. These are the facts. When on my team, na yan has to buy no. Oba and the Obia and no way be at Wasso. Oba Papa Obia no way be at Wasso. Kwame Yam fast brano. Ankaya hu na ekwaso because me time went to me 20 the answer ye beka se me na me Kwame wan kasa me ni kasa wi akotrase national president Kufuor normal president Kufuor shaase president mama ni mbes beto aso na na Dubai se wato aso a wa akotrase na hwe na se Kufuor djuma kwampo Kufuor do antimi anto aso a Ghana be den akonanim Kufuor djuma the same government say school feeding example President Kufuor na di Ghana school feeding buy. President Mati buy o move Ghana school feeding no from about 10% to 38%. Oni mama Kwame 38% na ye move ye no. Ene ko here what is the coverage level? You will see that the mama expanded to close to about 60% of basic school children. They are not eating. And the Kufuor Dubai also, and the Kufuor na Dubai and the Munyan Tuncha, Miami. Miami and secondary school for the school feed here for secondary school. Now Kwame, Aqualaman did our basic level, or better than secondary. Because Obina said basic school feeding no into Ubaya own twine also. Kwame, then you go to free compulsory universal basic education. President Wallace Nadia no buy you. Akufuor Dubai, Akufuor Betuaso. Messi Betuato, Mama Betuato, Akufuor Dubai, free compulsory universal basic education, whether we've completed 100%. But why young jump secondary? Because we roll it in the start there. Kwame, then you come to community day, infrastructure. So, all those things are, and you've been a better trust, Ghana 4%. Sa Kwame na Mama ya wewe. Sa hospital na OCC ya wewe. Sa secondary schools na OCC na wewe. Sa ensure water expansion na all ya wewe. Electricity expansion na all ya wewe. 7% ya be wiye udi na. It's a Sunday mama no back. It's as simple as that. And young boy campaign.
Me ba jami bo.
Ya ba Nkrumah me kai say ya 2020 campaign. Ya ko German love. Ya ko no kwana na ya nam to na Dr. Stephen Opuni as chairman team executive of Ghana Cocoa Board. Na wa sa sia oye. Into all ye na Fofia Metuata, ya buy free muna Akufuor Dubai and no Cocoa growth in them. Into a Punico growth in Yano, Akufuor Dubai, or training them. Into your copy, dear, or Hinny say, Mikwai, ya no Punisuna Quay, or say Mikwai, Musa says and Amoye, Mufra by Mono, Abano by Waja into your Betuamam. Kwame, that explains why Uko Parliament ya more parliamentarians attend MPP government. Simply because in mpuntu nyuma na president mama NDC aban ya ni nyina no na na do ba because of vindictiveness autospend ni nyina cha bi mu na hwan na on papa
ono ya van komunsi
hwan na papa kana ye ma kwan na obetwa mu na ye si mi school na obetwa mu na ye mi su na obetwa mu na ye mi hospital na obetwa mu a Kwame officer mintu man na oye no that will bring Mahama back.
Medasi, why?
Kwame,
Medasi. Bye. Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, MP for Banda, Deputy Minority Whip, any train common. The Bamton, Mammy for way and Femna Fee, Yansa and Twasso and Co. Bible can say, Dan Yasin Yansam, the Unumuna Managina. Regnant properties say. Member wa mani se Christmas promo no edem na wo beto asase na ewo gomwa % na o enjoy 50% discount. Regnant force member mani se wo to asase from gomwa % na wo enjoy up to 50% discount. Tie asase one plot of land gomwa % say wo turn outright a 6,000 Ghana cedis per 4 plus 70 by 100. Me a 100 blocks fakwa never kwa start e bia wudni sika no eno no what 1,000 pe na beto so no watua no kakra installment eno ye 7,000 me pa chaw e bia moye students church association government workers etc mumra wo ni mo be yan hye ama monsase ni kakra a watete na mo fa kwan so atwetwa kakra no mam huge discount o ka obetimi dia ba na dia ba gi asase. Other locations be to say Kaswa Papase, a Utubireku, Shy Hills, Dodoa, Sassini Baby ho. Now the entire sort of assassin, every regular properties in what is a 1, a litigation free, Mansuni home. 2, would you 30% of the amount out to Mr. TCU dying? 3, what it the place a system kama. 4, or my acquirement treat and kakra. 5, 2 months pepper saka documents in 6. Every Saturday, when the Nipa site, Emma one Equacofe. 80 part of regular property, Bomodine Free Homes is here. 0245 03 75 67 0245 03 75 67 0245 03 75 67 0209 25 48 63 0209 25 48 63 0209 25 48 63 0209 25 48 63 Regnant properties say your property are priority bomodin nefre wo SCC okay 101.7 ni pacho Imboost herbal mixture ni di ba akoso the police ni aduro na ebi still immune system number 1 immune system booster ebe boost immune system no ama na ye kama pa dia mawo me pa mo kire se immune system no a eye nkwamo a ewo mu no ekofom a ena yare bia bo wana waye mmere no etimi kunkura enti se wonom imboost herbal mixture police ni aduro no a emmo bi bacteria virus betimi abamu but immune system no betimi akon en ediesie na tese wanya wayarosa ba jotie imboost herbal mixture eboa pa ema more functions bi e wo body nye correct no health alert organic service 1 FM St John's Accra benya imboost herbal mixture anase police ni aduro ho ekus pharmacy ni widama pharmacy wa shama benya bi herbal shops wo kanshi nyina benya imboost herbal mixture police ni aduro ni bi ho tenate shops awodo dependable shops awodo all herbal shops nationwide imboost herbal mixture patch number no 0540 71 0113 0540 71 0113 ebio 0540 71 0113 imboost herbal mixture police ni aduru no ena yede atudwane yenkwa na afei ye ne yesentro ni apia dankwa enkotwetwe enkobo bema apia dankwa me mo ache no pei
edo so opa
na bako de
adom ene mo pa bonti ho ye me didi samo to ho ye pa
yes ya wo ye ne o kasa wugina ehefa na amane yenkoi
secondary kaka the dear friend amono road okay star of the three cathedral background about over them kaka old John Saba road local amono road go our left and old John Saba road le jama 50 market circle e be am je say no e cannot say provision so be an friend street mother no e popular place ba our kaka dia ho and a friend to cement happening If any monster and I'm going to be able to libre and Abaha Papa.
Na asama yatie na regional minister bekan say BNI for report of the bre no e kire say maame no onyem ebisi papa abua bi nso omwa anopa ye da sorry ya police for national e de krata aba bonten abekire mu say maame no wo mu wiemu nyina kire say nyaade a na wonyem wa fake kidnapping and abduction ama se kwa no mu tuti no as suspects enkoma mienu a every regional minister ho any the police for national headquarters abai say na bushafo no gye no bushafo no so ka say
oba ade temo e wa ha bushia no de wo mo ese wo mo nyintum enne enyentum kina edabia esan so kan ko so mo ba no de wo mo hu ne se omo onyem ya wanyam wo nyama borbo to me enkompo ese be ka so ma ko snap ani kotia so mo de ba do bodia se papa JK Mesa ona ni crack snap no kotia san so kan ho a se di so a e ka be mu se so mo to mo de se o mo di kobodia anofa yi e be pie mu e wo fia no e ma wonuma wo mo e wo mo e ku pom e do mo tre e to e ku pom wonuma mo pom mo to ma e pom mo to ma wonuma wo mo bi ko mo ma bo ko jan abo ko jan a wo mani ambre papa so mo di wo mo so mo bi a ko so akoye emum ayanim gba se no peso mo di bro ko so mo ba ne de wanyem ama wo mo to ade wa ha obi a be ko kenku ofie wa akoye ko ye dia to a wo mo aja se abofra no anyema on ka se onyem e u be pie mu ewo abaya ne pie ha dia akoye enibre sama yes eko ha ye papa akako so kana wan kan ye ka wa ya obi be ti ade ade aboa wo mani abre pa wo mo tese abaya ne nyem na ye bi se wo mo se yes bank ni a ija ne tre doctors e wo mo report apa European hospital going to for airport that say wo ma ko wa ko checking medical records last year October and October enti enran se ba ye mo de to ye nim se oko enter e ho anu nim no e ba bra mo de ne sen anu mo se abaya nan kese ne betimi ahu the records no na ne accidental red card or the green card no one of the more ba obeyi ade atre yen
me ba jo me bo okunu no say ye kasai ofi obi
okunu ni hobi anopa ye ba ye no ye ni papa ni din koma no wo tete oho emu mi ase rem kaka ye no say aposipo atunta na se de wa aposipo akaja ogbo awo mu e wo bidem mu
enyam bia mantam ho woni nkofo bia di nkoma a wo mu kire se e bia ye hunu se no wanyem ana na wanyem
mene omo edin komo ha ahano eye babia central business area so the no mekan no talk so enti every house ya kwata kandi trot station every house ya kwata kandi taxi station two side taxi station na popular place in Tinkopo Africa ewa hapa na talk so ha ko dija enti dabia no omo so omo hu no na man ko ni abra omo so ade ni bimpo na akoto deja ko ja so mpamo bobo munza na omo enye bi omo ba ya no pe ko omo so se anka no krebi anti omo ko so omo di omo money hu abaya no entedo di hairdresser for abaya no body ti o ni na ba be cafe e bi obo mu ba onyem eno na mo money abra o makoto na pese o mo de body a
me ba doctor for die sabi o mo ni interest bia wum baby a na yeso okwa antenatal no o mo kwa no o mo kire se last year e na maame ne ba ho bibia ni wa kire se na maame no onyem ana bibisa etidie be na be ba abusuafo nti ase se doctor for die Woman to me chatro.
Woman just betting net. Police force area money and your modesty. And to say, medical records be number
and come up with Savannah Manana, come to be there, woman, and yet, but in the Buciano and Found who say, medical records can, and it will be any nano, a cocoa, and I said to him, and you will be a woman, Tinadium Bajatum, and any trap of Mr. Woman so as to say, woman, the woman that it is. On to me, Phantom, I go and I say, cement paper, this is the answer on him. I don't know, so as I say, and I do Bajatum, Ajatum.
Would you come in now do any so from Mammy Musa question be? About one young bossome and con, what you got jogging? What was I was asking more?
I almost say I was tired. Almost say I was tired.
I mean, guys, and one time you a piece of in a room PA. But where one young bossome con, what Babo some and con.
I almost say I was some compound in our judge and
I see.
And you know, idea, I don't say, and you almost cannot.
Now, you been your bush, your phone be bear one carpet me and no Madinko.
I'm coming in Kaka, they will be when you know. Now, no, I can't happen. I'm about our having a more covered about here. What is go at the one from the together about 1 year? What say you happened?
Danke. Man of the news and out the meaning and that. And I say, as I'm asking, Obia don't mean sense. For instance, Obiano to Mukado on Nisancy, Pitala, Mawaba, what would you say? I said, I like.
What's the market person of Monday?
I know, Obia on Yamano, Obia display.
Yeah. Now, Mammy Misadi, one was sworn him. One, and now one more air come once me. Now, up to Sir Doctor for baby, I watch us and a dancing. One was the baby. And they say no, pose for any a control. And now a barn a control.
I know any assent, as I say, and I about about the demon, and no more a country, or for Atlanta or Taprati at an European hospital. European hospital and a doctor for any about the proper my medical record last year October and about one pregnancy area and a baho. And she needed a doctor for any for and and I say, one more bit for anything. Mofa and Nenta book on some messages of Anna and the seminal I think a boa, a Buciano at just a chat. You are 44 Canada, and any commissioner.
Na Abia Oban when you feel saying wawuda
when you 28 years wawuda
wawuba eba akwara na nya say
when you 3 years eba na 3 years Mama ba kudi wa ono no accident etio mama mbisa no
okay
no bilionim ewo abaya no ho da yenga no so obani me ma baba okay something so what the fun is she but I'm when you penny when you know him say me as they were high pian ko sa me di ni no wale be for wedding the for wedding ma wa this has been back for 3 years come on you can look doctor talk about doctor let's say I on exercise you can put your son onya na man tin na no ko okọ wa hu bit me dia da ti onya memo okọ doctor okọ doctor person on exercise fa no ya wi kima ma me na de no ke o mo chelo no ba ke so hu keep better na what can you mean what to better be say you could be better or the way to how much you that me ma so de you one ke se for ha hu se for ni na me ya wu tu me for me sem ne ya wu tu a obi ni sa me hu repertoire bi sabno ina yeti ma wu tu ni yi tara mu do yi kan are balu so ndo e balu ada sa if you want to on to go show me answer o to karwaka mo nje wa no nya tutam ko sam wanya de dam bibinya ko on ma me wa hali ba won be se be se shi anya tutam o jore wa kan sam na ko ni o yi sira ka baba o kana wa kan ya ane bra ba o ti ya ba no
Edia Abia medals no pay. Medase. Asemni. Na mama fa we ntwam endpoint to mobile clinic Dr. Duboate ne da no na mpacho. Dr. Duboate se me mma wa mane say yare bia wako a enkro fabra endpoint to mobile clinic no piare na se ho emfama ho. Na ebia a stroke, ebia a diabetes, ebia epilepsy se tware why ya dia ye kwan bia enko. Bra endpoint to mobile clinic. Be pa cho wo ulcer. The all power wo. Bema ni be me moye mre. Bema odi bani anu agemu yare. Bema edu rubber shop bema mu. Bema wo prostate problems to milika bra endpoint wo clinic. Hepatitis for kan ho bra no wontu yare na se ho emfama ho. Yare bie ni wa endpoint entimi to ase emfama wo. Oba odi afidie si so afidie ni kire ba bia problem wo afidie ni twaduro de ma wo no ma ne ko. Obi fa na yare ma endpoint wo clinic nsa fa yare nsa nkokwa. Homeopathy nuro any side effect and na endpoint for edema war. We are endpoint wo clinic hospital with shell signboard akwa. And now war telecom 22 do afara jansha ko straight to Portugal full to the clinic. Kumasi branch Nkrumah boyia Angel Church school na chilpe. Takrade branch no Anaji police station na chilpe. Afei endpoint wo clinic so be frɛ no a Dr. Duboate is 30 minutes. Bomade ne frɛ no 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68. Fred Dr. Duboate says here 0244 86 70 68. It be 0244 86 70 68. Endpoint Homeopathy Clinic. Aba
Bema.
Let us say
Bema.
Now some young can say Dr. Fosse. When you was menyem.
Ofa so kunsu. Me dey asem no me hu ni kan.
Menka said we be ani no.
Ofa nya numpo so obi ne da na obi ne. Ba me baby a
ba won sa na efe.
Yo me.
Na yema wo.
Ofa me baby asantoa. Molly spa.
Ye ni asantoa ya.
Ofa ye asantoa wunim no. Nam do be ko ha mo we chiw pedicure. No massage.
Why?
Asantoa. Molly spa and beauty salon.
Eje na ewurade aba.
Ade.
Enti massage nhia.
Your mate.
Hallelujah.
Usudi akukodra na.
Mena me ona me.
Ofa.
Ehuna me nyanya me. Na ode wachira ye ban no ye giding. Asantu so no pe ban bo pa. Mate ya fam ko wate.
Mate me do be kodo do.
Na me mo wire awu wo mu buzu ma me.
Mate me do be ko.
Na ye o pe yiwan ya din pa o se koto kro nsu.
Mate.
Oh but ne nsa no adwuma fe.
Oh fa.
Ba bi osua adwuma osua ne ye.
Ah, that's it. Molly Spa and Beauty Salon. Asanto ma good morning. Me do fa be ba why. A chin pedicure no massage no. Of our spa. Good treatment here de be ma.
Me sasa bro o me nan kokom ya ye ma me.
Mate.
Mami ko ACP Kwasi Fori na mini be ma banko di nkomo. Eja me mo ache no pay. Na bokode.
Oh nyame adom. Yeah.
Na miwura ene maade nyina me brother IGP yewura dampare woni adwumafo am wo ho mo ho te sei.
Oh nyankopon adom oye. Me no many voices for empathy for the acting inspector general police who put dampare and for a quite family and the business region again our then person accessing a police human and the challenges on the ground and support one of the member police for now face a lot of community engagement in crime prone areas and him for youth in particular and a Nkrumah for into one quapro and none one chassis in the eastern region.
Now the other one say enra me driving from my 7 urban and who say IG one so aircro car no GP1 no e ho na me wave na say bra was me kwa isi region aba na we kwa na je say ogbadwuma papa ogbadwuma wono ade nani ko he o mo bi me ka nkere no Yo. Papa na maboncha no peya. Takrade oba is alleged say a kidnap no emfamra. Police for money krata aba bontin say wanyem na say kura no mu tuti no as a suspect. Enkomai eti say.
Okay, me woman is no cry woman nyina na on the 16th September. Na police for nyan ntie say yenu aba Josephine Penny Mensa. Yes, why a police for at the neighboring any of your as I say, we when they constitute 40-member team to do and carry out special operations or working with me and that a very senior officer. And if you know 1 year and only the two who are anywhere the FM stations or mobile who they will.
Oh, by announcement to cry away, huh?
And I was a police a year boy. And I am on the 21st of September, and I am a member of the public. I let her be the deputy team. And say, one more baby will ask him, put them or say, a nearby Josephine, any Mensa. Tempara police for quiet and not a young one. Now, Senia, we are say police practices in the TN will be a wide eye only there. The first point of call a medical center. Into the next call, asking government hospitals for making a pomodine, now once in a year. Into no money on the social media, see, I say, wow, I'm will be craft at the management. And some degree, our social media, and FM stations and any account. Into a banner, police for Emma doctors now so and the doctors went deeper. Emma wanted to conduct medical examination, FSS. And you be a wow, no, be a fan of banner. Examination now, doctor for a Kukudami was in government hospital, say, or him now on way and so pedia medical details and practices. Examination now on I. In German, police for no A and Akra. Emma, one in Busa, a investigation, and now say, oh, continental. Any treatment at Europe Hospital at the regional hospital at Water Prati. And if you move so on much, said the last time I by way a year nearby Josephine Penny Mensa at Bar Hospital for October 2020. Into October 2020, since then on my one to aid me at Nanta Abia. Into Abana and a pussy for years, okay. They will say like, the hospital suffering. And to me, no can say all that. European hospital are not the regional government hospital. In addition, police administration, so I'm clinical psychologists support. Clinical psychologists from the Department of Counseling, National Headquarters, we also have one. NTCC, I mean, can say, police administration and also police would like to make it clear and emphatic. Say, police rely mostly on opinion, on expert opinion when it comes in cases like this. I die anymore. And Dr. Fon, I know on way. We rely and stand by that expert opinion. Your law on evidence, a criminal procedure which talks much about expert opinion. It's regarded in all courts of competent jurisdiction. And he is in our position as well. We stand by that. In addition, he has suspected some, conspiracy. I investigated that aspect. I actually want to push for. I percent so yes, I said you set up a day mantemono. Forced kidnapping, some a technical team from the police headquarters to assist. There was a regional police command. Now, one I share no address and your man. I feel so no crackana. Yeah, sure that people of Takra, they say, you better feel ye, the Mubambo, and security, you better be to me, and they can have an engine, and tea a Bakoswa, and teen seminal, yes, you should.
Papa, now where you a barbon team because the regional minister Krabaka and Kofosu or Bois, where you are Moody Barbon team, Ebushia Forum are speaking otherwise to the issue, say. Chinchina woman you want from the body of Rania, the Empacho, what you know?
And I can say, oh my Ghana, one institutions and bodies, one experts in various fields. And this time around, this is a medical aspect that we're talking about. Their opinion, judgment will be respected. And for also will be a Casabia or Kubudia and found. Ghana, near war, and then near war, experts and SEC, ASC will go by that. And I hear a police, a humanity, the enemy, a police will be upon this answer. Because why an SCAM, the Ghana, because why you be so, ever Magana, friend into my BBM, because so up on a Tiabonia, they say why they are not. A 40-member team constituted, to look for it. Yamiadom in partnership and cooperation with the public. Boy, yes, a cry who know a city cool fee. Yeah, I didn't quite go now to see every. I am one on a promoting that. Oh, I buy hospital and I can attack the European hospital. And yeah, the clinical support. The way the Munina, you wait Munina. When no one said, yeah, bias, and I see what I think TV and nobody do it.
Papa, now, more another issue be sebia. Moba says seek another opinion from another medical facility. Maybe a
say, I'm no can say you on that. European hospital, the regional hospital, and there is a greater likelihood that we will have a second opinion. So that's a second opinion, now when you're satisfied. Now, officer, I see a woman, a year colleague, a passive confirmation. Stops her from moving to that area,
Oh, okay.
Of the truth.
Papa, Mamma, any kuno. Says I move treat you as suspects are now.
Yeah, I can say I see me premium, I treat you as suspect. And now my man say who do not suspect.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I can update and walk. I'm clear with some of these things.
Okay. Papa, me da send ya money adwuma so why? Oh, shira so. ACP Kwesi Fori, acting director, public affairs, Ghana Police Service, and the nature okay 101.7. So, patch home zone Ghana for as one more say one more Tony board the form document in our ho. Uto ya about 10 bags of cement. First with the people, no more. As I send about opay kuma. Na opay kuma no krumpa me pa jo 10,500 Ghana cedis 10,500 Ghana cedis and was sign bie Kaswa Pentecost Millennium City and 8,700 Ghana cedis 8,700 Ghana cedis was sign be Akraman Akuti it won't Ghana for say also the 5,500 Ghana cedis na bomode ne bre woto nsafre wo biara obese woto asase na usisu dan ana bibi se bomode bra every Saturday bia wode nipa ko in and out free transportation home zone Ghana for semi pancho frɛ no wo mu sese ya 0244 933 679 0244 933 679 bio 0244 933 679. Let's say home zone Ghana for some body, nefre womo na bibia nso ntimi kama pa emfa enso emawo. Ya woman so na yemfa emra. Yeba yebesa edi hun kompacho. Maminti home zone Ghana for number ni bi 0244 933 679 0244 933 679 and 0302 85 44 27 0302 85 44 27. Bomade ne frɛ home zone Ghana for SCA. Ya wo so na yeba enkoma aka yebeto am so.
Okay FM 101.7.
21st clinic say eba sciatica no every usisimu konoa woto ase ho no ntina fa usrem ekosi wo na ase ho no ebo betimi atutu ama wo ankasa woje hu ba bi enye enti 21st clinic wo mo na ye sciatica expert e wo Ghana ha wo mo de bibiduro so ho bibiduro ankasa ene besa o ya no masa de machine aka ho ya de bibiduro ka oni asa de wato machine so ya san ya o massage bi ya wi a herbal treatment ya de awono ama eye sciatica 21st clinic na ye expert a wotu ase Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho enkran domi market wo ho heavy do dan ni mo ho ena kuma senso ahia wudu session so wo mo na nie dwabo so wo mo ho so nyane ni wenchi ni ba bia nkranza 0540311311 0540311311 na se 21st clinic wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Hey. When we send your police in your dro imbusaba mesa amama hoaden
refuse to grow any offense wa beka ho
ahoaden immune system wo nyankopon e de awura ni padua no musem moye ho ban no enna sa wonom imbusaba mesa e pagya immune system na bribia ya yare antimiu sese de amanfo dodo no a na di imbusaba mesa do ne ho adanse yese enyarewa horo anipa enyina etimi ba ne so ene nyarewa kese enka ya wuti ni din ene ho ka na oyemu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban efiri ho enna wo mpo a omo wanyarewa ne dada na omo nom doctor enuro no ennom imbusaba mesa no a emo ahoɔden pintin ya wo mo ntimpo se yare ese omo ho imbusaba mesa ewo kansi ene o man mu babia yeto enuro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahyehyɛ sa adwadie nkrato yi magye atomu sɛ ye
but dear Bakwan did never quite in fact, and Nadia Duchum. I do can correct. A bush of 40 be the bear for a crassa by Pabaka cracker. You know who will be over here. What? For and not Bakwan Ocean, Nina and Nick Denison near a Churcham City at the South Crassa Benoit, I will best run what I did. Oh, and Nadia Wetty. Neat palm not extract, and I'm a dear Bob Quines. Neat palm not extract. Annie, I bet fed the dead tea upon walking once a me, and would be the neat foods or my chia which ends him. And she said, I mean, Zabra Crow, Benwo. Now, Fena me was say Braco no Abewo Jasso, and Wonko Chimefen and Yoaho, and I'm a dia Benquine and steam. Oh, that's a neat foods at the Bakwan Badia, and what a man for Bresso. A bread or to be so powerful, say, a Benquine when yet Giadagie. It is a woman neat palm not extract, Umra, a sign say, a Babri so, and what yaye, the Namki to a bimpa, or Banun Canata Frozen. Neat palm extract, and that's a neat a Benquine, near Ed Denny say, and more sham to say a Benquine in Dada Danoa, and as be so near you, what was a so more who no be so, Umra. Neat palm not extract. Oh, come on, now only maybe. What dear sound come with pad, I wouldn't need palm to be a better background, Miss Romy, dear, will be able to Pumwa, who's me. Oh, what's so? May I am part of this
FGA, Aji, a Jedi in Kratsui, Atum.
Wunia, yet to unlimited course of Vodafone Red, so no one Tiana.
Jack, me too no expiry of Vodafone Red.
Hey, star 200 hash me wa. Hey, Matthias here, when you be what?
Vodafone Red, no lie, Coco to me top man the Ibikasako, and browse it down.
Vodafone Red, star 200 hash system, Cecilia, ye Casako near browse. Star 200 hash, Mawi unlimited course, go Vodafone to Vodafone, so data boomful. Talk time be Briaudi be friend now for 4 more other networks so we and Sado a bonnet da from now we know sika home faso so Vodafone ready dear we know but star 200 hash na yi package ya a yamao a free one Ghana cedi aircraft Vodafone
Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi eti ya menu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dada menya wofo yi papa so ba fie ni enwe fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro beye de ni ehwe fufuo a akode wonwane adwa mo adwuma se me ni fie adwuma di mini fufuo kakra ba o medie no ene wato metwa mada pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira wati ate na make am meboa ebe do di komum na sese ade obra to otwa fufuo ai wo wodwo pam na wo ma siu na wutimu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya needful sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankan fufuo a wa ne powder wo da gu da kam kama ya frɛ no needful fufuo enya no bi na masori ba until is come and me yo. Mammy. Oh, Abia. Knit fufu fly, and yet come say, boy, dear fufu and careful for Papa B. Now what can I say, Chai? A post sim, na end, and I'm so concerned too. Simon Benway, what she won't cry Papa B.
But just a damn many cry, just a knit fufu from Mamma could be crab and say, said I got a 40 pump fufu, and 1 way no, and the south shot for 1 pump or drum when one. Who wants to snap your womb? Worse, dear, body and make fufu, Papa B. A Jenny, and your friend of fufu, and a friend of who be deep partners and said, oh, be didn't send your family drew, and I'll pay you any other draw for that. Need fufra, I will fear, and need junk one.
FGA Aji Ejedi Nkratwe Atum.
Efira, me mwachi o Efira. Yes on.
Machi o Efira. Efira mechi awonye so.
Hey, Ewra, enfase ma msu. Wati? E ba force search ya me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wa fi, we die me pese oni fi Ewra bekon. Efira we die ye kwa sori abo.
Ewra de. Mo kwa sori.
Ye ko paye.
Ewra de ka soro hwa. Wati? E be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne mma edi nsuohie twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpo da sane nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, awia dio, enumre dia mo no makodew. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma sora akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Mese na dia ya late nso miyanki kabinji efiera ya wi ya kwasere bo fate. Ke efiera, wuti fia say light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi. Wo bo asa sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink. Na ba nom.
Ka hwe me catch you play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ne nsuohie. Na nsuohie so me ntoi. Say me bu fu a, metumi ato bag mu a. Wate?
Yeah, efiera, we nkwa de ma abunfu.
E koto mi. Efiera fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ya trimodefo.
FGA Aji Ejedi Nkratwe Atum.
Wafa, no. Enu anko na ne ye ka ho asem o. Metase me nua. Eye nyame any total drugsy club. Metumi aka no bi. Say egu a driver for ye die. Edom akoma so pan no. Minya 6,000 Ghana cedis free insurance cover. Enu na ebo ami etu amaya resa hoka. Nina. Free say. Sa pepe me nua. Afei so. Foforo crown mo dia ba any 3,150 Ghana cedis free COVID-19 insurance cover. Amode ma ekoba bia. Ebiem discount ayenya wo fu obia so no. Every 2 pesos, I got 4 pesos. Na lubricant and so. Say, you have 5% discount. Nya beto bia. Minia, asemi di me ho bro. Me ko register sisi a. Enke chie kra. Minia no ma muchi trotro. Taxi, Okada, any prakia. Mo fa mo medom Total Trucksy Club ne sisi. Na fa so de bia wo mu bia. Mon sanka mo de. Total Trucksy Club. Still, boss keke.
Mothers of Africa. Mame, my day in your hoarding.
And what's the Wofa Geisha Semina Subai? Gina Hopinti na Kowenim. Mempaba, cause the second Sabeka we need a swadina.
Matamame, Majina painting a comenim. Na machapa to say Geisha Semina.
Sankratway FD Ajiatu.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Okay, 101.7 eso enye ebusuafo mame enkanchira wo sempacho savage force ebia na wo car no wo kudi afrabro chire ne ba ye wo probi ato wo nyanto so pentabako fabra na wonton onto influence amfama wo ebi kura akopimenya accident na wo pesen ka wo ton na nka diska ni bi so koto foforo eno so de ba wo beto ama na wo pese o repair ma wo nsusu a eye upholstery so your body wear sinji wear so be ni nyina nso e de ama wo we no so eto nchen ebi nso a na nka wo pese ase wo nya engine no wo nya parts ni bi ne mo pese o ton so ampa cho bomodin de bra savage for ho na onto emfama wo na we enum nyina na wo peka nso so ato a wo frɛ wo mo so a wo betimi amo aba behwe bi na wo mo aye frɛ savage for e was 0244 06 40 97 0244 06 40 97 and 0244 05 75 27 0244 05 75 27 and 0244 06 40 97 0244 06 40 97 and 0244 05 75 27 for savage forces here Say car opes will be toma war, say opes a car no apem an accident, opes will toma war, steady tiano, yes, I dear fin very pay. Say car no engine pass in the opes all tongue, Nina no savage for a better car at the amount. A year 0244 05 75 27. Okay, 101.7 so in the Mammy for interview way in Tram we are now fay. And Vike Faba. Me bacho questions are a yet takra de or bar pin for no. A coba says Nkrumah kidnap no. And once some de Jano. Questions in bin and Nkrumah busa. Say you one takra de girls the end by. And you nya post for more back country and say, oh, you who the following week, you had one ma a year warmer bushing for. Yet can we are seeing. Yeah, who are near so me. Among for beside another question say. Abano, ye kidnapono. Ayo prim for na yan kidnapono. Says as attention in na kojina onyem. Attention in na hona kwakojina. Now the issue of kidnapping. Nkrofo frefreye. Me pamcho police for mum yente. Say be a my follow up a course be a 1 year nipa bia na omso hu mu okay one kasano ye kidnapo no na say yan kidnapo it is asemi I think sir ye betimi abisabisemu na obi so bisa say be ma betimi atwanto say ne yire enyim wo bra wanyim afa community members no so no won betimi atwanto say nipa wo mun ne tewo no mun mi se wanyim wo bra wanyim enti abduction issue no ade na say yes no so hiu ba ye ni afiri say oba no nipa bi chire ni sie ne ye de ni akwa na ansa na no mamenko chairman Kwame wusu sechere afu MPP regional chairman na me ne no enkwatwetwe enkomo champion chairman me mo achi anopai
Onyamfo Kwame Tikese ameje wo so na ho tse
me hu yo na so
Kwame de nyame de abedro ne o
ami we de mama ifa wo firi nkomo ni sei ansa na me de wa ba be wie second one so mampeni na dawro man na dan kwakufo ado wabobbo mensia krachefo wonum din na hoyi abamu no afode no chama wo hwe ni sei na ejadwo bere yaba
edika mama chia wotiefo no pe na menka se enokre sade wo kana tisa mampanyini edidin na beto abontwen sade wonni mo no afode se ye wa wo de adada idin ne ba ye no party fo aso makoma pam se mampanyini na akasa obuoni ani dia afoman nananom ene party fo wo ede mampanyini no wo ma kire do ama na ye fe afode me ne asomdwe nko a I see any asumdie nko ade a mamemra anopai ye ni oniminyafo kujeto ablakwa etwetwe nkomo na oka ye mampani na da kwakufo ado na nsan wo tukwan ya ni akwa han ya dupre de ama no ho ka anya asem ketwa na wakika ya na asem nkomo yi wo mu bika wadama mintio ya Kwame no kre me ba na wo ne menua okujeto etwetwe nkomo efa mampanyini 7 na kwantuo na Kwame amanyo samu ayeye wo krum ha no yenya manenya akono to expense obi a opese oba amanyo semu no ebe na kono kakra enye se bia mitumi a mepa bench no asama meka no sebe enye papa kra no a na ewo se meka sa wo hwam komo a wo ne papa yi di ye ene nsemu a wo ka menim da kra Owura kujeto be your pilot engineer. Sabi. And our company manufacture pilot aeroplane no. Sabi, ebi a one ye CEO. Kwame, question was ye bisa say. Ewie mu say mampanyini edi tukwan no. Wo ye in charge. Asrafo, wo mo hwe wie mu no. Wo mo ye bisa wo mo say mam. Efidie no na ho den ekese. Ebeti bi de mampanyina akọ. Ebeti me de naba. And only question was the Kabisau. And some will be said the other kind of one channel. Get me at
Chairman, are you a good to raise point to be said? You must say, yes, and ye. Say we mushe no ankasa no na no ye de ama upon wia Liberia mampani ema wo no de abagan ha akọ eti ade enye no e no se ne checks so kire se we mushe ni Ghana e betimi ayusu
Kwame okuje tonti bin kan kire ye se ewie mushe na ho den no eye papa ana se e betimi akọ America ana e betimi akọ Liberia Dabi okuje to what same no mienu aye kase obia ni hono ma waye pilot ana waye engineer by obia wo play ana mewa Air Force for ne beti ma kire say play na ho de no e beti ma kwa America ana enti be nko every year call Liberia how many hours every year kwa America how many hours wo mo ne beti mi akire man tanye di play di kwa America e come ni musu a e ka ko fa wo ye ne di abreye no e di asam ye tena krom aye kai eno na wasi ye gine ho eno na ye mpanyin kasa anya za sabi wo benya akwanya na wa rate bra ana mampanyin ko rete ye no e ka no ye sei na wa bo utim na wa kan ye nsam a anya no kore na de gu abai no
na chama say obi o ye cause to worry so say one so no na spokesperson for foreign affairs akonta wabuo no say the call ye say to the US no be 10 million Ghana cedis I no betimi ayi ada projects in sekede old ayinu ankasa ekoya it may be our show consensus o man papa
wa Kwame kasagu ahodro mi no
okay
assembly wo ha wo kan ye beji udwan asam kura na wo kan ye beti ma che udwan so kuja to ba no ka se ebia afidie no entimi mfa mampanyine nko na ho de no ana se ebia beti me do ye na abre enti Ghana yanyene as me kura me kan ho as a member of parliament obo fabra mra se begafie ni yanyintum ni go perfect fu front a ebeti bi mampanyina ko wiase nyina Kwame we sabi eburu sabi enya ado enya ti bon kwaso asem tie nyina ye begi atum ba se wo ba begira ho na akeka nsam na mampanyina boka ene wonwene wo ma na ho no ye sei ni nyina ye kasa asabe enya kasa pa enkyere se enya panyini kasa
okay
panyini kasa sa we am rasha bagani usakura wa be yam member of parliament asama wo be kano enkyere ma etie but wonya pilot won play and wonya engineer but and then someone working wo baka say aeroplane ye de sia wano na kwa say engine na ho wati say ni wa ye wo sabi nipa e beti ma say aeroplane no e beti me de yakọ America aba teze bampanye dia aeroplane de ko ye ana ko fa wo ye ne de bere wo man no a eno so nke be kan ye Kwame
Media wo.
Yedi nkomo.
Media chawan.
Eti ya na yesre. Se wo mu a enne wanya akwanya na wo ya amanyo se. Ade akira. Kwame wo fidie ya fidi kase o.
Minimpa.
Eni pa tie no sabe. Menu mienu a wasra me. Menya nyansa ni wo mu tie me no. Wo mu na ye sabe. Dodo na adwene mu do. Eti wo ka asem a ka wo se ni pa tie no obi afamu aba. Ya bese ne sabe se panic na habai. Papa no they all year no. I was studying every time. Mampanyina ko jara luprem and wajani say yamfa president in tonche. Mampanyina medi mampanyina no organa. Sabi eburu sabi anyado. Nipa bia e kasa ansem no ma fe no. Abi yamma this side decent amra yamma yosemu. Kasa bi wo a e hunya.
Wanu yam chama. Meda se pa na me no wan koman no de ye ni kwa ho. Mesibidase chama baba. Bye chama. Chama kwa bela usu se kire. Afo chairman no MPP ena ye ne na atwe koman radio yi se wo ba doma Voice FM fan live e wo ho Big FM enso e wo takwade enso fan live enso e wo ho de ye nyina e de bu prom e wo ho enna fei osikani FM Nkrumah nso so doma FM ho ba be ya ho betie program hi pa FM na dos na AJ e wo adwira na AJ FM enso fe live power ha na ena Big FM e wo takura the Big FM e wo takura the omso for life e wo ho na sabre de me sakana for ya de afi 7 January na ma samu ya de sa me ko so samu ya de was yen Diana Baniafana Habansa yade. Na okay in Kanya was say, Sain Quadriano. Now I say a subantrino was say a so aba Busumi biara. No was it Diana ba and what is sa amana mine a yare. Na Diana bano wo ka na waka nwiane ye de bebreye na de ba pie eye vehicle 20 ena vehicle 20 mi gusu de sam yare na yenti ho nkomo St Peter donyo abeka yensa sa na owa hene e champo na onu so abeka yensa ewura no mema nyina akwa ba
yeja Kwame Nkrumah
na boko de
obo de adum bi eboko
ami nene ehin na modi efre ena no Sadia minim ni din wo mo bo ena obi bo ni din kire mi ye se fe ntoloku asade ndie ebisi baby a UTV abrosan no se no e kwa no sa wo pake ka wo se dua bisi wo no na ba no e na ayese ball a wo mia se na atom ena dua bia wo na wo ye phytochemist ma mebusa asade wi mi du ba bia na obi atibi ena ode mpaboa ode ato de mpaboa mu ode ahye ena na me no obi nam no wo se uti ya oya yeso utibi huhu eja na ade aso
okay
eko anano mi eyi ho wo free aha eko na wadru bridge no so no ebi si ho etavi fi kwa ho pa mi du wa merese aponchi bi wi sa dua no ahaban ni bi mi na ahaban no e green tetetete obi si kwa hu ha na mi bisa se nani dua yi enye poisonous because dua bia aboa ba wie no wada ma as a phytochemist dia ba na twamfu ni kire
Kwame wahu ya ne emwa no ya ne omo physiology ne anatomy ye the same
anatomy ye dia
physiology and anatomy ye ni padua na kwa mu ba bia sanity into the body structure no we had the skeletal system the vertebral column digestive system any bibia woni pedua mu kwa from tissue cells organ the whole organism no cancer na ye ne mmoa especially ye ne mmoa mmoa ne bi wo ha ye ne omo de ese nti mmoa bit say ruminant omo kita 4 chambers no the difference ni say ye kita
ruminant wo no ababo ni bi din
ruminant no e bi e aponche anase odwan anase nantwie omo 4 chambered stomach
asenza omo
yefunu no nchichemu enan
ba ko ye dai
the digestion process need take place from one stomach to another abomazum and the rest it difference ni ye no mo stomach system no pe they are able to chew the cud and as omo every ingura omo puba na omo sa awi biem and I say one say that no bayen ye didi ekọ ye stomach mu ba ko pe apart from that ye no system be the same
it is aboa be wi aduaba bia it's either medicinal or food
of course enti enwure bia aboa ba wi bia no woni pans wo wi you are safe enti esere kra moawe no wutimi etomri bia otumi ye selection e blend bi enom eboa
wow
yes
well yeah bushafo tina program we just me pon announce wa pon ko mpon we a mpon ena nsampa vehicle yanko
that's it yanche tiefo ebium na sane wadi kan ahase na na yakọ classroom kakra aba teacher
because with him niema bebre wo ho a ye nim bia ena ebrebe kwa dem sa kwate se emoa ne bi wo ho a oyare nko a na owie sa adua ba bi
so de sa ne ho yare
because agiramwa
yes
teledie be ne beba kwa agiramwa wo carnivorous in nature
then okọ wi ngura
bonse ogyinamo wo hwe bonse na ebia okogya na emu nso aye nsuosuo ayese ne yemu hwie bi saa no bonse agyinamo anka se bitafrache ota tena wakonya mu ota da wo mpa so afi all of a sudden bonse agyinamo no ogya ne nan egu dan mu ogya ne na gu nkonya mu tun se o kire wo se bibi nkoyie mame ya bibi mame wanya bibi ama no bonse no anka se be pie nwa no akotete sere no we ne kakra no sa ne ho yare
Ena onim se nyame abodie mu no onim se me wi we ya ebeko.
Of course.
Oh wow.
Oh say sense system no so high. Mama chiro when baby a Kwame Sefe kan ni program yi. Say jinamo ha na de aduane ekọ ho a obete aduane pampan anante aba. One distance what we Kwame Sefe kan them. Good. It say wo de aduane wo ha na aduane wo building mu a obehwe aduane pampan saa eden aba se sia. Anka nipa bie no a obete say pampan say Kwame Sefe kan didi ntimi ekọ ho.
Wow.
Saneti.
Waye yemko.
Yo, enti ne ye ka kosie ne se ye ka se obi a wonim ndubna, onum haban a ye de ye duru a. Saa nipa no ne nam a wonim se wo apomuden. Eno nti se na wu sa duro fi joy heba eba aduro bi ti se joy ointment, aduro bi ti se Vical 20 na ye ka ho asemi eba na waso mu yie efiri se enya de a Vical 20 be ko mu ana oba no Vical 20 ana oba no aduro free joy heba na oba no hu da biara da Vical 20 aduro na adwuma a eye no aye frɛ no agise wanom Vical 20 adwuma na no pa ya na TV station bi so na meka se Vical 20 adwuma o ye ba akopɛ adwuma eye ma me no eno ana ye ma Kwame Nkrumah Tikese eno ana ye ma eye miankasa professor Peter Donyo ene ne den Vical 20 ye immune system support drug a support to nipa immune system ama we immune system no eye na dwuma obo ade boy ye se enye onipa duamu ma wo onipa a wutie me ti ase se onipa biere ni wo betimi aso wa asase so wo ni immune system afei nso hunu se we immune system e break it down wa fa ne se is wonni apomuden biem onipa bia ni immune system ye adwuma yie pa no hu se wo immune system ade ba ko pe ena be ma onipa bia be hu se sabri bi o ha ye friend immune system eno ne de yen eno ne se wo be yare enti se wo be hu se wo immune system a eye da wo yare enti ada wo a wutie me no ada wo bete yade enka pe saada no ti ase se ade no e friend se wo immune system no na dwuma ye anwie peye aida se na hoɔden akɔfom ana se adeko ade yade ne brɛ wo no na hoɔden aboro immune system no so we ma yɛte ase se nka nipa nyina betimi ahwɛ ye immune system hoɔden so yie ahyɛ no so se ye immune system wa hoɔden yi abre bia yade ankasa akora no ka bɛyɛ den se nipa bɛte yade nka ɛno ti na woni obi te wotimi se saa nipa de mene na nante mfie bebre ni mi hu so yare da wo onye obi ota yare eya dance ye che saa nipa no or strong immunity the immune system ye adwuma yie ofofo nso de kame ese na watwe biara obeka yade ho asem bosumi bia obi bekoja no hospital bosumi mienu bia obi beka se misia no ana ya yare sabia no hia no ete se odo de asumasi pe yade dodo enye ono no pe yade immune system na ye ka wasa ne de na hoɔden wɔ fam ti yade biara mframa bɛsen a agyeso ekosoye no ansa na atwamu akɔ ɛnu nti na wonipa biara hia aduru a joy heba ye yi a ye frɛ no Vical 20 ni bi ene adwuma Vical 20 ɛyɛ ɔman yi mu ɛne aman ahodoɔ so adanse die fi Vical 20 ho ɛba no ti me frɛ no sɛ agyese wa anom masɛm ba akɔ de bia meka me ka kire obi bia nan da dika wutie me ti ase se odasane biere ni ho a obenom aduru efre no Vical 20 a onya dance die emfa wo sa bra na wo konom no na wo yare ana se wo nyare se wonom Vical 20 a ubenya dance die bi enne esense Vical 20 ya immune system support na se immune booster eye papa eye adwuma nti kame se yade biara de me no ka se nei
yɛnya ho adansedie onipa te ase sɛ sɛ immune system nya hoɔden a yadeɛ biara a ɛwɔ wo soɔ no nipadua nankasa hyɛ aseɛ ɛkotia saa yadeɛ no enti sɛ nnɛ obi wɔ pressure wada pressure duro so ne yadeɛ ha ne nyinaa yɛ BP wabrɛ watete mfie bebree ɔhyɛ aseɛ so wɔ boost ne immune system with Vical 20 pa na ne pressure no aba normal ama no ɔnya ya Vical 20 no ɔno deɛ ne pressure duro no nanso Vical 20 ɛyɛ immune system no ne boost no ma wo ɛno na ma wo pressure no ne wafiri ho ti aseɛ sɛ wo yadeɛ pressure wo nipa biara wɔ pressure no wano Vical 20 biara nnɛ edi ahurusie nyɛ wo na wo yɛ wo na pɛ sɛ wo pressure na ho tɔba de a hwehwɛ Vical 20 ni bi nnɛ afetie wo nipa biara yadeɛ friend sɛ diabetes ɛha no wo yɛ diabetic asikyire yadeɛ obi a wo diabetes a wabusu the immune system with Vical 20 biara bɛka kyerɛ sɛ duro we die ɛba ntɛm a kama nom diabetes aduro mfie bebree because manfo sugar level a drop aba normal a wo mani agye aduro ni din de Vical 20 ya friend agye sɛ wanom yadeɛ a ɛbɔ nipa ɛwɔ wo nyini brem abra wo nyini yadeɛ a ɛba nipa so ɛwɔ nyini brem sɛ wo ba nom aduro fa no Vical 20 a bon say yes aduro papa o baby maame ne papa mu mfia kwanim ye gitum emfie na wadi no obi wo sa mfie no a onyare yare sɛ ne wo yare no birbi wo ho wonya immune system support drug a ɛbɛma wo nso so wanya immune system a ɛdo bɛkɔ te sembrant brem ne anasɛ mabawa brem na gira sa infections no ano ɛde ama what is my account kasafidie so pense Oba, there is no way a menstrual pain na oba no Vical 20 immune booster ibia ebekos watena wo so antena efrise metimi anya kudu akasa asima cho efrise enipa e wo sa problem ni bia dika no mu bia nyina di adanse eti eba na fichiri ko ho how pa dia agese one no Vical 20 Professor, I say when you are Jibisaro.
Susu nidi. Uyensu. Vical 20. Why are the money yo? One say ye kabibi say Vical 20. Vical 20 a immune system support drug.
Yeah, sure.
Food and drug ajatum.
Yeah.
Center for Plant Medicine Research Ekwapi Mampong. And the reported type Vical 20 and your report kitwa.
Yes,
but can who say Vical 20 no a immune system support drug and as immune booster. Body pedia papa. And now say promo bibia how bia no. Unu madro Vical 20 a edi wa kejremu. Dra body pemunu body pedia ni ye ankasa. Utimi ho se yare how abebresa nipa yenya ewo ye dada setremu no ye no sa wodu madro Vical 20 a eboa wo enano oberema bi oyo peri bi ni fia kwanim kakra o si doctor ene modro ide se say de ebema nipa enwu biemo because ni ayeme ni na ayeme a edro we abeji me nkwa no ebru adwene ntiase so nanka me wo ho a me hwe wie mu na mani so chi me abri bia ma bia mani so chi me na makoma bobi peri nanka se manya poketu abi o manim na mafro age se bi gire ho ansa abri bia me wo haw abri bia me yare na me dwonso a emu bon kan doctor modro iba ya menum bi me ho aye diama wo beka se me nyare mpoda modro yet say na am say edro ni ye Vical 20 immune system support drug Joy Herbal Center diaba na Joy Herbal Center wo be ho a yen ye Joy ointment any other alcoholic beverages ebi say Joy Daddy bitters and a Joy Twede ginger na edro Vical 20 ayeka ho asem yi nipa bebre na anum bi no edi adanse na me ankasa adanse de bi o me fie me ankasa me maame starting num pp adro akumayare adro hypertension adro bp na yesua na me wa class 3 class 4 na ebasa na ne pressure to me ko srama eyampo na wa de collapse and so cough na me papa atam na to ne kon ho na de na kokwan che so ko pay taxi deny den atum na setam na esua na de ye ma me chi na yesu enti sa oben me ma me a utbu se ebo 9:30 10 okoda odi nso gu nanum na wa mene aduro se time no na me num aduro ku me nyie na me hu se se na ye BP aduro me ma me da BP aduro throughout her life 2020 a vehicle 20 buy me ma me bi onum ye enne am no kasa imprempren me ma me num aduro biabiem wa ye kama adro vehicle 20 enti se ne wo te menka na wo so de no eye BP na how aya kumayare na how eye mojabruso na how me pa chew tie ni ye adro ne ye ba ko pe vehicle 20 vehicle 20 no eye immune system support drug enti abiri bia me ba ha me pese me explain immune system no fanchiro na yemfa ye kasa ni emfansi so esa ne say immune system no ewa ahoden a wuni perfect wo suru kosi wo form no bibia ekoso wanu wo wapom wonyare nipa so wonyare a na anigye mapa eba oni paduam de bia ye kase sika ema nipa nige na so nya abribia na sika ema nipa nige se wo sika dan ma na oni apomoden a abribia na wo yoro aho biso obi oyaro da hospital impo aduane a sabi ya ma ne so ondi no ontimi nyeden ondi yare hanipa yare ma ye economy ensi enko ensi ma ye enne even covid ba ye mpoi ye hwe ne aye but enne me no kasei se wonya dro vehicle 20 aye immune system support drug a for the drug ajatuma nke bebo ye pa wote ye immune system no you say the complex network of cells one kwamwa and proteins. These cells and proteins, they defend our body against infections. Infection means bacterial infections, infection means fungal infections, infection means protozoa infections, RNA type of viruses, COVID, and as a coronavirus, and as a DNA type of virus, HIV/AIDS, hepatitis B, me pachotieni. Edundin the vehicle 20. So one no more. A man immune system cells near excited. In other ways, in penso and as a threshold nanka under normal circumstances immune system by your jumana akosino. One of vehicle 20 a year jumana trust same penso and as a threshold no. A man holding mapa eba uni peduanimu. A ma bibia koso ni peduanimu biano ekosu ye ayaden edemao. Eti infections ahoro a yare moa ene manya di ni ye pathogens ne ka wakan kasem se yare moa infections a eye yare moa e de brain no sa wonu adro vehicle 20 na yare moa bia wa asasu so ha pathogens eye disease causing organism a kan kasem ye fe ne yare moa e bia bacteria medical boboso no me pa chew say yare moa wei yare moa ben say bacteria one vehicle 22 ase enti ehwe bacteria yare bi et say salmonella typhi e mo the typhoid fever ba due say what typhoid fever due pa because yare moa bacteria yare a e ba ni pedue ni mu a wo be kwa wo be bre ansa na eden akọ impo abodi mu nyansape doctors ni bi ka kire ye say yare moa ye ntimi ntu o mase emfi ni pedue mu ye manage wo mo it's akoye with that test no na ewo mu a into fractions ne ba form no na ase etu kakran ebedu baby no bo say fraction enko 0/0 te be ka just manage ni saa but na me no ka say edro vehicle 20 nipa be bre na dia dance say wo mo no vehicle 20 koye test no o mako negative hooray that is it adasi the last week e bo bi kire wa ha bebre na aba nipa bebre na di vehicle 21 dance amanonefo babia enti yare bi yare mbo bi so te say H pylori and as a Helicobacter pylori aye yare moa or the ulcer yare den e de bro esan say aye bacteria yare moa ntino wono Vicle 20 esan say aye immune system support drug aye immune system no juma e dia ne say ekutia infections and as ekutia yare moa no enne H pylori emmoa me pacho etutu ase den e de mawo enti omomo ulcer yare bebre e di adanse yare moa anase ndemu yare a yare moa de mayen bacteria bi e na meka ebi ye sebi chlamydia ema moabre enne Vicle 20 aba oba bia wa chlamydia ne susuansunso bia na ha obia no numadro Vicle 20 na wankasa na hwe ade ebi ye mema de anase both mema ne emma ni Syria gonorrhea anase gonococcus moawa emo de gonorrhea eden eba mesrewa ne dim aye bacteria nko ayi de wonum Vicle 20 a ebe hye o mase doso e wo moja mu tieniye mpacho mo am yeast infection fungal infections aye odepo white nkekawa insu a egu center ewom grayish color me pacho enye kama ma oba infections nti yenwano ma omo nya omo ho krampo me pacho yare moa ben ena gina Vicle 20 ano ena no pay so wonu madro Vicle 20 met dia dance de me se pem bo say yare moa bia beden ebe fi ni peduanu na wonim bibi ye koni ye be ye fa yare moa na se ye peki yare moa e wo be bia ye ko bia ye nwuma mu ka mu a ye tra ye didie mu ye sunu mu impo ye nnamu se onipa bi anase odofo bi wo yare moa yi bi na wo ho kana wo so wonya bi especially Treponema pallidum mo de syphilis eden eba especially Neisseria gonorrhea edi gonorrhea eden eba me pacho white odepua HIV me pacho hepatitis me pacho ni nyina ye namu yare a yetiminya efri ya nyonko ho ena me no kase so no Vicle 20 a Vicle 20 be boost your immune system no ama the B cells the B lymphatic cells no produce a lot of antibodies the amount na say antibodies wom no be mark the antigens ayare moane de brewo no wom no be mark wom so wom mark wom a na for the T cells and I say the T lymphatic cells no they will engulf the pathogens deprive them of basic oxygen no mo efu ni peduemu enti infection biara wo de ene wo de what infections it is a wa wutie me so won kasa hu say wo yare no yare ya infectious disease na say infections na de ba no Vicle 20 de bia to din say Vicle 20 ya mo yare din ya to yare din baako yare bia ha ni pedua no age say wo mo yare ne yare a doctor ka che mo say wo yare no konum mojadro ansa na ho atode a eno pe ena bia Vicle 20 me mo eno mpo no won say eno mpo no Vicle 20 me boa e wo kwan bi so because yare moa no e ba oni pedua no mu a they attack the white blood cells and any other relevant immune system cells they attack them so mo attack them no bufa mo so a then they move on to the red blood cells na ye moja and I say na ye efidia e ye moja mai bone marrow ni mu and say omo we red blood cells ni wi a omo to share red blood cells no so no mo say red blood cells na why na be moja de amawo enu nti say onum Vicle 20 a etu yare mo na se nyina e ma white blood cells ni e save red blood cells no so e save wo mpe we na opeden o why ne to aso e
yes enti ne ye ka kosie ne se adro Vicle 20 ne de age se wanom yade bia e wo so na ha wadwen no se opese nipadua ne ahoden sa ba mu a wo hia adro friend Vicle 20 mesrew bebre e bia wo obi a wa yare no wa ye wo bia wo hunu ne kwa de se wa ba mu kura bu e ya wo sanya de betime nya yare sa biem wo hia adro a ye friend Vicle 20 na masamba akwa de bia meka ne se ada wo shas ya no Vicle 20 no me enke be me de so be data to e be me de because na me no kasa yi e kame say yade che say yade bia ye nya ho adanse die glaucoma typhoid fever won so mo na say high pressure for diabetes for yade ben infections UTI ben ma biara prostate how adwen wo prostate problem bia dwunso mu yade biara wo infections konom vital 20 support to immune system my immune system ni nya hoden na enkuntia every infection in your system vital 20 na ya me no kasai ba bia to aduro bia obenya bia to ewo ho drugstore bia mu pharmacy shop bia mu se ba bia wo ne to aduro ho nko ade a wokwa obenya vital 20 ato obetimi afre yen wasa numbers ya meritu dwa iso se bia bibi kire wadwen na opese wo ne yedi nkomo ana opese wo bisa vital 21 asem bi ana wo asem biara opese wo ne ye kan ye numbers ay 0244 876 321 0244 876 321 ana say 0244 585 531 0244 585 531 adoritin de vital 20
oh why
yes
merema no more prostate no
prostate yeah
in any form when say prostate no yade say enne ku mema bebre
mema how kese eno na bema bia so ti asese bema bia wo prostate
na
enu ne yare ebremu a
ewuo no bebre no
yes
ayroho nso eka ho say ye de rubber ahye wo bema mu na oba na ote wo nchen no onye gokos for man bi me de me maame na ye example me maame ye gokos for man bi anti ono no so onya oba oye gokos man bi a obetra wo nchen na akonya na mafo bi a omo hurisia no mapete omo hurisia no mapete na nyame andi wa fofi na ye de rubber sha obema mu a owa hene what osembeto nyomo beye no wa ayroho na wo de beko enu ntina eku prostate how eku mema bebre no bebre na ya ayroho a anase ne amudi moni hu na enye omode no ena no pay metro challenge ama obere ma bia me pacho me di ye Peter Donyo me a phytochemist ema Joy Herbal Center me to challenge the amount say so your obere ma ne na wo prostate mu how it could be inflammation of the prostate, cancer of the prostate, enlargement of the prostate. Impo say the rubber na se catheter I shall bear memoir. Me 21 days. Kokono vehicle 20. No vehicle 20 for 21 days. Ye ni rubber na me betra Kwame Nkrumah fidie iso a. Simi hu na gana obi anti say me ye true for. Me nkasa bebre emfa prostate ho. But me to challenge say what was how no kokono vehicle 20 na 21 days. And I said 3 weeks per na otwe miensa ye be rubber no ama obema mu ayem din ankasa one will say your BP amerma no aye enum BP aduro no and de bia meka say ehun be yin so benum aduro no dance o patient be ko stra na wonya stroke and I say wewu and I say both enti ubenum BP aduro no but one will say why wutie me one kasa wo num BP aduro no one will say o mema yo ma form why ye mere won pem ama sabe oyere anase ho kani odi ayro ho se wankasa ho oyere na ho ye omobo esane se nigye de anigye no untimi mani bi na so anya wo fault eye BP anase akumayare hypertension ene how enne mesrew no vehicle 20 na no vehicle 20 be control BP no de amount na san control BP na amount no hure mema mo yate de ebe sama mema yomu aye den aye de se kanpe wan kasa o si agopama no so a ebe ka se da edro we ageo na amantem na so ye say better late than what never aba no vehicle 20 na ohun to ye numbers ni bi mu ni 0244 876 321 0244 876 321 and 0244 585 531 0244 585 531 edondinde vehicle 20 yada ma se na no pay
yes yada ma se pa vehicle 20 me pa cho entie ni sa kwa kone kope bi na eto okay 101.7 sunie na yemfa eye dedication yi entwam na fe yen sorry so. Happy birthday to Elder Benjamin Bonnie Beidu, or Original Word Ministry Assembly, Sabeka Assembly. If you Daniel Wabeka Junction, and our the Emma war, Danny, would the Emma Daniel was so the happy birthday in Kra, Elder Ben Bonnie Beidu of Original Word Ministry Abeka. Happy birthday to Mr. Usu Kufuor, our GRA. Mr. Usu Kufuor, our GRA. Happy birthday to you. We wish you more years with good health. If Mrs. Lydia Usu Kufuor, we are Odowo, Epewasem, and our day Emma War. Happy birthday to Herbert and Enim Nyako, or North Ridge Lyceum. Now, was wishing you long life, good health, and prosperity. If you papa no mame, and union. Happy birthday to Edward and Edmond Osei. Ombayenta phone no. Edward and Edmond Osei. Banye Mowo Chemsolve Ghana Limited. Chemsolve Ghana Limited from Afiba. And Odema War. Happy birthday to George Asante. Parliament House. George Asante, your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Belated birthday to Theodora Afo, our Infantman Girls Senior High. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Cynthia Enchibako. We are nurse Ewaman Pro B Hospital. RCH unit. If you could not prosem Mr. Set Nyako Busompim and Santiago Akye. May God bless you and then give you long life. Happy birthday to Gladys Apia or Odoko Official Town. Gladys Apia or Odoko Official Town. Happy birthday to you. How did you be able to make Kwame the SCA? Your friend Radio Kwasan who Kwame Tikese. Na me produce any Kwame also do me. Woman of faith. Abia Ashley so every man near my social media network economy. Na me come say Odi for computer man. Odi for computer man so no dwumadie operation fire your enemies no egusua ekoso nenso so ebeto aso akopem eye kwasia de ndi animu ye de asori kase ahyase na pro na ko sempo nsan waja junction ho no ana asori no ewo blogo Manchester na mbaja wo ba aira so be hye ana se tuntum na Sunday no na ye be hye fita na ye de aye operation fire your enemies. May come say what China Sun Rock of Bethel Prayer Ministry International. Asori no China all night. Into Apostle John Edu eja papa say what hwe wanim say so obetumi aba na wabeye inshira ama wo ene wabusuane afoforo ebebre. Okay, 101.7 suni yemfa adumi ensori so. Erade akwa wasan Kwame Tikese morning show president of the land yankwa.